Ah, there we go. There we go. I don't know, my microphone wasn't working. Hello, gamers. Hello, gamettes. Hello, anything and everything in between. How are we? Oopsies. I'm recording in the wrong spot. So I'm a little cooked, but it's fine. I think. I hope. Is it really fine? If I would put on a scale of like 1 through 6 or 7, I'd probably say like 9 plus 10, low-key. Footage in wrong spot. I just had to remind myself because I'm recording in an incorrect statement. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. My control's not recorded yet, or my control's not recorded. You guys want to hear what I'm hearing right now? Do you guys like Alola? Any Alola fans in chat? Because there's a lot of it going on right now. Please don't break. Please don't explode. What the fuck is going on? Okay, better now than never. Only one of them crashed. Only one of them crashed, so we're fine. Dude, my ears are waterlogged, bro. My headphones aren't staying in. Lock me in the pussy. How we doing, gamers? How we doing, gamers? Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. I have returned. I'd say Return of the King, but I don't be doing all that, bro. That's like glazed to another level. I just play Poker Mans and all that fun bullshit. How we been, chat? How's it been? How have you guys been? You guys doing good? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing grand. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. That's a real word. I swear I didn't make it up. What other G words are there? G adjective. Is it an adjective? God, if that's not an adjective, that is the most embarrassing fucking thing ever, and I need to go back to school.
Says, welcome back, Chunk.
Dude, I don't give a fuck how hard you try. Chunk is not happening, bro. You are the only motherfucker who tries to make that word happen, and you can try and try and try, Caleb, but it ain't working. And all it does is sound like you're calling me fucking fat. So fuck you, Caleb. I hope you fall down the stairs and sprain your ankle, bitch. Okay, Jesse Pinkman, calm her down. Calm her down, chat. Don't start spamming chunk. Makes me feel insecure. I'll have to start banning that word from chat. So if you type it, you get a 10-minute timeout automatically. I don't want to do all that, so that's too much work for you, boy. Don't make me do it. I see some new gamers here. MDL, welcome on in, bro. Welcome. Let me say hello to the homies as well. Foggy, welcome on in. Javi, Sark. Fuck you, Khalib. I shouldn't deserve nothing. Nemi, welcome on in. Tree, hello. Twink Obliterator. Hey, if you're a twink, steer clear, bro. Be safe. There's you got a fucking wanted target on your head or some shit, because somebody is gonna obliterate you. Celine, hope you're doing great. Allah, hello. Silly guy, welcome on in. Show, it's good to see you, homie. Commentator, ew. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Tater? How we doing, Twing? I almost called you Twin, and then I said King, and then I Twing. Fuck it, you're a Twing now. What's up, Twing? How we doing, homie? How are we? Kelsey, welcome on. Dude, I've been trying to get the Popplio for days. I'm losing my mind. Do my first ever shiny only. Kelsey, do you prefer Kelsey? Do you prefer Cammy? Kami, let me know, bro. Let me know. Why the fuck? What? Listen, let's have a conversation real quick. Me and you, bro. Me and you, 1-to-1. Oshawaves to you, you to Oshawaves. Why the fuck would you do your first shiny only on the Alola games? These games are known for having the longest starter hunt in fucking history. What made you say, I've never done one of these before? Let me go through hell. You're crazy, Twin. I could never, bro. We all low-key eat poop, and you're banned, bro. That motherfucker is no older than... Where are you, bro? Dude, this motherfucker is at least... No, at most... 9 years old. Get the fuck out of my Twitch chat. See the fuck later, bro. Sorry, Twin. You're not old enough to be on Twitch. I can just tell you're not old enough to be. You can't be here, bro. You're safe. Yeah, for now, Tater. I'm sure there'll be another one. Give it like 20 minutes. The guy's gonna make a new account. He'll be back. Ethan, what's up, dude? Welcome on in. Nick View, hello. We're doing great today. Roofs, welcome on in. Yo, am I crazy? It says this is your first time chatting here. Is this a new account? I feel like I know an I Love Roofs. Is that weird? I feel like you've been here before. Is this a new account, or am I just fucking schizophrenic? What games should I do for my first shiny only? I think you should do whatever game has your favorite Pokemon, but I think you should also consider that if it is Alola, don't do Alola. I just like, don't do Alola. Do a 3DS game for sure. Or like if you have the Switch too, then maybe a Switch game, not BDSP, because who the fuck plays BDSP willingly? I'd say Sword and Shield are pretty solid on the Switch too, because the encounters are pretty fast. On the Switch 1, not so much, because the loading time takes longer, blah, blah, blah. Also, starters are shiny locked, which is kind of an L. My personal opinion, XY or Omega Ruby. Those are some of the best games to do a first shiny only in. I take Omega Ruby because Kalos is mid as shit. But if you like Kalos, XY is solid. That being said, no, actually, no, XY isn't solid because XY starter is also really slow too. So maybe do Oras. I do think Oras is like just one of the best games. Oddly enough. It's not my favorite game, but I feel like in terms of content, it's one of the best games because the pacing is just so great. Also, we're just jumping into it. We're jumping into it. All right, I've been through hell, bro. I've been in the hills, fucking dudes, or however that song goes. Homan has the quickest starter hunt. This is true. This is true. And for context, if you've seen the shiny only Nuzlocke, if you've seen that, we found our starter using 2 screens in 21 hours. We have 9 screens. We are almost at 37. We are literally about to go double with 9 screens. How the fuck does that even work, bro? Even Walter White can't math that shit. I've been in the hills, fucking dudes. Okay, Joe Bart. True. Joe Bart do be living in the hills, bro. He do in fact be doing that. Yo, okay, actually, wait. My PC might... What is running that shouldn't be running? Because my game should not be running this slow. Mod view doesn't need to be open. I don't need Twitter open. That's gonna help a little bit. My fucking Roblox is running again, but I low-key feel like that's better. But if you were here for that, you remember I closed my Roblox and the game got worse. I think we're fine. I think we're just gonna run it like this and see how it goes. So here's the lore, chat. Here's the lore. I'm gonna tell you guys this once. Throat goat was down for a whopping 10 seconds. I had a camera shoved down my throat. I was out cold, so I pending lawsuit, I guess. But they did say that I'm supposed to take it easy with my throat, and you know, yipping and yapping is the opposite of that. Why? None of your business. Stop being so nosy. But yeah, so there is a small chance I end stream early if my throat starts to hurt. That being said, I felt perfectly fine all day yesterday, which is why I'm streaming today. However, I do want to put that out there. Okay? Small chance, throat goat down, all right? Throat goat on cooldown. That's crazy. What's up, Wilbert? So, small chance. Are these emulators? How can you have so many open? I just open it again. I just open it, and then I open it again. And then I open it again. And then I open it again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And again, one more time, and that's 9. Throat goat be on vacation. True. I mean, like, I feel fine, but just in the small chance, you boys gotta dip to the chip. Y'all been warned. Y'all have been warned. You know a lot about small, don't you? I'm very familiar with small objects. Absolutely, bro. I know how to handle them. What's up, AT? How you doing, gamer? Amelie, welcome on in. Hello, hello. How was my least favorite Valorant player? Just pop me and say hello. My family's visiting, but I'll be back later. Have fun not finding your shiny. Yeah, you know what, AT? If I find this shiny, you're permabanned. Fuck. Chad, y'all think we're gonna get Popplio today? Y'all think today's the day we finally get our Popplio? We do low-key need the Pope, dude. I feel like we do. I hope so. I might be real. I thought you said I hope not. Like, I read that as I hope not, and I was about to nuke you for being a wiener. I'm so happy someone is actually shiny hunting Popplio. Yo, for what it's worth, Kami, I'm doing this only because Popplio is the best for a Nuzlocke. I fucking hate this guy. So I'm sorry to ruin your happiness. I do. This is my least favorite of the 3, and it's not even close. But it is the best in a Nuzlocke, which is what this is. This is meant to be a shiny only Nuzlocke. It's just like, you know, 37 hours in, still haven't done a fucking thing. Okay, here's the lore, by the way. Here's the lore. Yo, chat, really quickly. I gotta conduct a mini poll. Type 1 if you've been playing on the Couple-Month server. And then I have a follow-up question. But real quick, I need a 1 or a 2. If you haven't, you can just type 2 or you just type nothing. 2s don't really matter, I guess. Okay, not a lot of people... Actually, not a lot of people here are doing it. Okay. Well, Tater's here, so I'm gonna ask Tater. He's literally the only... He's the only one who typed 1. Oh my god, Tater, that's crazy, bro. Okay, no, Assassin's playing too. Okay, word. What's up, Assassin? Welcome on in. So here's the lore. I mentioned this briefly, and it's been kind of discussed in the comment server. If any lurkers, I guess, are doing it right now, I guess, who just didn't type 1, maybe. I did plan for the end of that video, which is very soon, 2 streams from now, to be fighting a quote Elite Four. Tater or anybody else who's doing that, are you planning on participating in that? Like Tater, I'm mainly just talking to Tater because I feel like Assassin, I feel like I seen you join like yesterday, or not yesterday, but last stream. And I feel like you're not at that point in the game yet. Are you doing it? Yes. Okay, you need to message me what type you are because I need to know that information. You need to tell me your team. You need to tell me the type. I'm going to put a message out in the Discord after stream regarding that because we're going to do one more Cobblemon stream tomorrow. So yeah, here's the thing. Tomorrow's another Cobblemon stream. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what it is, bro. Little mini side tangent. I stream Cobblemon and the viewer count goes to like 19. I don't fucking get that because of just shiny hunting. It is the same thing. It is deadass just shiny hunting. The only difference is this Popplio here would be cubed. That's it, bro. It would be like A squared plus B squared equals C squared type shit. That is the only difference. So I don't get why motherfuckers don't want to watch that. But like, if you don't, fair enough. Fair game. I just don't get it. And I want to yip and yap about it. But we are doing that tomorrow, whether you like it or not. Sorry, gamers who don't fuck with Cobblemon, I guess. Womp womp. I have a lot of fun doing it. We're doing that tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing the shiny hunting thing. And then there's gonna be one more Cobblemon stream where we're gonna be fighting the E4. So Tater, you need to figure out what your type is. Yes, it does have to be a specific type. You're gonna be an E4 member. You have to use one specific type of Pokemon. That is how it works. Melted is already doing fire, and Eevee had mentioned dark. I'm going to just confirm that later after stream, because I need 4 qualified gamers to do that for the end of the video. Bum 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 bum. Also, I'm excited to do it with Melted because Melted's putting 10 gifted on the line. So like, me and Melted are doing a little bit of a illegal gambling, if you will. Eat me. I would rather eat a fucking brick. I'm gonna be able to watch long because of the fact that I'm gonna drive for like 5 more hours. 5 hours of driving. Oh my god, you poor thing, Magnets. You poor thing. What's up, Amber? Hey, gamer. Hello, hello. Dazzling, welcome on in as well. Hello, gamer. Legends loud? Nope. No, it is. Oh, how many of them just froze? Only the middle one. It is deadass. Pokemon Elite Four. Has there ever been a legendary in the Pokemon Elite Four? No. The Elite Fours use 5 Pokemon, so you're allowed to use 5 of one type. And everyone on your team has to have the same type. Sinnoh is the only time where that rule is made an exception, and fuck Sinnoh. You will be disqualified if your team is not all the same type. Free Rayquaza research task in Pogo. This is why I fucking hate Pogo, because like I thought legendaries were supposed to be cool. How is a legendary cool if they're giving it to you for free? That's like in the games being like, here's a gift Rayquaza. You have 2 gym badges. Now have a Rayquaza. Like, that's not cool, bro. That shit's so lame. I don't give a fuck. I'll die on that hill, bro. Pogo is a snooze fest. Also, this middle game's frozen. 07 the middle game. We'll fix it after. I'm gonna put this one here in the meantime. That's maybe my hot take of the day. I feel like it's like if they just be handing out shinies and legendaries left, right, and center, what the fuck even is Pogo, bro? Use a free Mega Lucario, says Carlos. Yeah, that's the but like Lucario's not like meant to be like a rare Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like Lucario's a Pokemon. Yeah, it's a Mega, and that's broken for a different reason. But legendaries are supposed to have this title of being rare, and well, they're not really fucking rare if you just here have a Rayquaza, here have a Rayquaza, here have a Rayquaza. Here, have a Jirachi. Here, have a Mew, says BDSP. It's the same thing with those games, too. Sorry, Twin. In my hot take is I don't give a fuck about Pogo, bro, because that game had mad potential to be one of the best Pokemon kind of games out there, and it blew up, right? But then it went a really, really weird direction. So, miss me with that bullshit. However, odds are you? Very. As the title says, almost 3x over. Do the math, chat. 37 times 270. What does that answer? However, odds are you? Yes. Shinies and go, dude. That's what I mean. Yeah, you got community days where the shiny odds are like 1 in 5. And at that point, bro, like that's not... The fun of finding a shiny is that they're rare and not easy to come by. Community days completely contradict what shiny hunting has always been about. So yeah, that's the other thing. I don't give a fuck about Pogo. Like the time they did their first ever community day, I don't remember what it was. What was the first comm day? I feel like it might have been Pikachu, if I'm being real. It probably was like Pikachu or a starter. The second they did that, all of the shinies of that species didn't give a fuck about anymore. No fucks given. And then they just did more and more and more. Oh, did you hear they added shiny Fennekin to the game? 3 weeks later, Fennekin Calm Day. So if you found a shiny Fennekin in the first 3 weeks, that's cool as shit. You found one as soon as they dropped. That's awesome sauce. Post those 3 weeks, everybody and their grandmother, including my pet fucking Rock, has 37 shiny Fennekin. Not cool anymore. There's people who like shinies and people who like shiny hunting, is what I say, and that's fine, man. I'm not somebody's like, oh, gatekeep shiny hunting. I don't understand how you can like shinies without liking shiny hunting. How can you enjoy finding shinies if you're not gonna like shiny hunt it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. Like, all it just does is like what you're saying right there is there's people who like the reward, which everybody likes the reward, but doesn't like the grind. Everybody wants to find $10,000 for free, but next to nobody wants to sit down and grind for 10 grand. But that doesn't mean everybody should get 10 grand. The grinders should get 10 grand. No, but not the fucking people who sit on their couch being a chud all day, picking their nose, watching Kai Cenat spamming W's all day. Those motherfuckers don't deserve 10 grand. I'm sorry. Collecting? How can you enjoy collecting something if there's no effort to it? If you're like, if you want to collect something and not give a fuck, go collect rocks or pieces of grass. You know what I mean? You don't go collect those because you like collecting Pokemon cards because they're rare and they have, I mean, not like value. I mean, I guess Pokemon cards do have value, but like they're rare and that makes them cool. But if they're not rare, they're no longer cool. And at that point, it is the equivalent to collecting rocks. I would deadass argue a rock collection is cooler than a shiny collection in Pokemon Go. That's the hill I'll die on. I would deadass rather look at a collection of rocks than look at shiny Pokemon Go collections. And this is coming from somebody whose literal job is Pokemon. So like, if we all storm Toronto, we can at least get like 20 bucks. You could probably find that on the ground. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I was in Toronto the other day because I had to pick up my sister, and Toronto's just like the hot spot of Canada. And when we were walking like out of the station, there is like a giant window that shows one of the streets. Not even a main street, it low-key a side street. And I'm not even kidding. We looked at the window. There was probably like over 1,000 people. And it was just an intersection. Sidewalk, 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 sidewalk. You know what I mean? Like 8 sidewalks, 1 on each side, intersection, plus cars. At least over 1,000 people. It's ridiculous. Watching your B game with only shiny vids while I have an ear infection, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. WB content though. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope everything goes by as smoothly. I hope you recover quickly, bro. W knowledge of Black White 2 vids. Super Mario DS minigames are goat. I love gambling against Luigi, dude. Gambling against Luigi is top 5 childhood experiences of all time. Chad, who here played the Mario DS minigames that you gambled against Luigi? Type 1. Who here knows ball? If you type 2, I'm so sorry. If you type 2, I genuinely feel so sorry. My dream Pokemon card is low-key just the Minior IR. IR is like, I actually don't know what that is. I don't know Pokemon card like that. I don't know what an IR is. But Minior is cool as fuck. That's sick. That's a unique ass card. For the people who have hella shinies in Pogo, then they know it's just for looks and nothing more like a flex maybe I've seen. No, but you are completely missing what I'm saying. And if you can't comprehend what I'm saying when I'm talking about making shinies more common isn't good, it's worse. If you can't comprehend that, then there's no point to continuing this conversation. Unfortunately, if you can't comprehend the concept of by making something that was rare incredibly common, it decreases in value. And that's like physical and personal value. I remember finding my first Pogo shiny and being like, holy shit, oh my god, I found a shiny. And then I go fucking like last year and I find 37 shiny Poliwag in one calm day. You really think I gave a fuck about any of those? No. Because they're found left, right, and center, they're not fun anymore. If you can't comprehend that, then I don't know what to tell you, twin. Okay, dude, a lot of you guys hyped one. I'm glad my chat knows ball, bro. I'm glad my chat knows ball. That was peak. That was totally peak, bro. That shit was so fire. To be able to go back to being a chud once again, a wee little lad, a wee little fetus, dare I say, and run it back against Luigi. That would be so sick. So you can play that Ralts Community Day? Yeah, because Ralts is like one of my, well, Gardevoir is my favorite Pokemon. It's my second favorite. So I was like, dude, you know what? Like, I don't really give a fuck about Pogo, but I will try to get a Shundo. Because that's like the only thing in Pogo that gives me any kind of excitement is a Shundo. Because that's like a 1 in like 7 fucking bajillion. What are the odds of a Shundo on a Calm Day, chat? Because Calm Day shiny odds are 1 in 25. The most bullshit shiny odds ever at that point. Might as well make it guaranteed shinies of my own. Times that by whatever the odds of a Hundo is. Pogo makes Pokemon Violet shinies feel smart? True. True. And it's like, if you like Pogo shinies, you do. I just like, I don't care about Pogo. And I can't, I if anything, that's more power to you because you can find a shiny in Pogo and get excited. I can't. So at the end of the day, a video game's whole purpose is to bring you joy. You can find more joy in a video game that I would not. So at that point, that's just more power to you. But my opinion still stands. I don't give a fuck about anything Pogo related. I'm not even talking about just shinies too. Like here, free Rayquaza. That makes Rayquaza the most lame shit ever now. How, like, you know, and somebody goes, dude, I got a Rayquaza in Pogo. How can I get excited knowing that it was a handout? Reeves, why are you bubblegum pink? Instead of pulling the one you want, you just buy it. Yeah, I do that with cards, 100% with cards. Instead of fucking like opening packs, I don't open packs at all anymore because they're too expensive. I'd rather just buy the card I want, which is very convenient. Minecraft Night, I wanted the pink team to win. Well, did the pink team win? Did they win? Popplio, please, I need this. My internet numbers are kind of homeless. This is true, bro. I need an upload. I need something to upload, please. Through my calling card today, my brother asked me if I want. I was asked to find the one he wanted. He didn't know, and I looked at cute cards, and he found Regice, which he loved and forgot about until then. Bro fucks with Regice. Yo, him and Reeves gonna have a lovely conversation someday. Playing Splatoon Raiders, this game is so fire. Whoa, choke. Throw, go down. That's huge, bro. I'm glad you enjoy your gaming. Right now, playing Stardew Valley with Pokemon mods on. I got a shiny Caterpie. My sister has that. She has like a bunch of Pokemon mods on her Stardew. I didn't know that was a thing. I think that's kind of sick. I'm so sad that Stardew is what Stardew is because I thought Stardew was a completely different game, and then I bought it and I played it for like 10 minutes. Like, wow, this is not at all what I thought it was. I don't like this, and I never played it again. Oh, IR is illustration rare. Oh, okay. IR and Minior. That's so cool because like, who the fuck likes Minior, bro? No hates to you for liking Minior. If anything, that's praise because like nobody likes Minior. So I think it's cool that you do. I love when people you like fuck with unique Pokemon heavy. Unless you're 18, you like Hypno. Fuck Hypno. That Pokemon specifically can get fucked. Everything else, fair game. I like Minior, yeah, but is Minior one of your favorite Pokemon cards ever? Didn't think so, twin. I can't wait to get the one gameplay coming. Huh? What, the gameplay's doing what? People don't like, no, I'm not saying people don't like Minior, but I've never met somebody whose favorite Pokemon is Minior. I'm not saying Minior is a bad Pokemon, chat. Oh my god, no, I'm saying whose favorite Pokemon is Minior? Nobody. Minior's a cool guy, but I've never, in my 3 years of yipping and yapping to the Pokemon community on Twitch, have heard anybody say their favorite Pokemon is Minior. Until today, where somebody said their favorite Pokemon card is Minior. And I'm saying that's cool. Oh my god, dude, I swear to god, my chat's IQ is in the negatives. I can't, bro. I can't, bro. I need this Popplio so I can focus on something else. Also, hi, Cursling. What's up, gamer? How is your freaky coming gameplay going? I started loving Minior because hunting it in Scarvy was so fun for me. That took forever, and then I found 2 in 1 sandwich. That's what I mean, bro. When a shiny hunt takes a long time, it feels so much more fun. It is so much more rewarding. Unless you're Oshawaves and you've been shiny hunting Popplio with 9 screens for 37 hours, then it fucking sucks. That's the only time it sucks. Freaky Chem Gaming, read the message, bro. Read the Twitch chat. Don't look at me. My third fave mon is Ludicolo. Who has Ludicolo as their fave? Ludicolo, low-key a sleeper mon, bro. Ludicolo? Dude, I slept on Ludicolo for so long. That guy's low-key fucking go-goated. Dude, Swift Swim on that motherfucker is insane, bro. You give him Swift Swim Rain Dance, all of a sudden, your water moves have double stab and your speed is doubled. That literally, you just use Rain Dance, boom, you're set up to sweep. Simply put. That's it. You're set up to sleep. Mad Lad Tad is the GOAT, bro. My Spotify crashed. So, just bear with me for a minute. You get Rain Dish Leech Seed, which doesn't die. That's true. Yeah, I guess you could use him, like, I guess in a stall kind of way. I don't know if he has the bulk to do that. I don't really know. But that is also an alternative. This is true. Hey, man, I was listening to music. If you'll be so kind, I'd talk. Thank God you guys can't hear that because that was at max volume. Jesus. Music is back in 3, 2, 1. There you guys go. It's returned. Unlike my father, the music came back. This is not the song that was playing. Oh, maybe it is. Think of it the Shine Like Amber. Oh, he has 110 SPDF? Wow. Okay, no, I guess he can bulk like that. You having a better weekend than I am. I had to drive 10 hours. That's brutal, Ice Cube. 10-hour drive is insane. That is rough, brother. Something the champions might allows me to use my fave Swampert. Has champion? I haven't even fucking pepped up with champions at all. Like, I kind of stopped, and then they added the update with like the Mega Hoenn starters and all the other Pokemon that were added. And then I just stopped. But I feel like the meta hasn't changed much. I still feel like it's like Mega Swampert, Mega Metagross. I just haven't played like at all. Like, it's nice to know that it's there whenever I have a VGC itch, whenever I want to be a little sweaty Pokemon's nerd. But I think the issue isn't so much Pokemon Champions. I think it's more so that there's just other games out right now. And by other games, I literally just mean Black Ops 2 on the PlayStation. I'm sorry, that's all I've done. That is it. Or Black Ops 1 Zombies. I have been non-stop playing that shit. I am still, like, I've only in my, like, 80, I would say about 80 hours of playing in the past week and a half. But just saying that out loud is a very unhealthy number. I don't give a fuck. I have probably played around 1,300 games. I have only came across 7 players who are a higher level than me. Across 1,300 matches where you are playing around anywhere from 16 to 8 different players. I've only ever seen 7 that are a higher level than me. Other than cheaters, obviously. Have we checked trainer ID? No. I Power World more than I have worked the past 2 weeks. No, that's valid, bro. Power World's fire too. Like, if I'm not playing BO2, I'm on Power World. Because I am making that Power World video. I totally am. I just haven't touched it recently. I mean, like, my sister was here, and then I have the Throat Goat lore, and I also want to work, man. Dude, I'm not even trolling. I haven't done any editing since I uploaded the last video like 2.5 weeks ago. I'm fucking fiending for work, but I don't have anything to do. That's why we're doing Cobblemon tomorrow. We're gonna do the last shiny hunting stream, and then we're gonna do the E4 stuff. I'm actually gonna write down so just don't forget about that. Like, let's finally start working on that video. Message about Popplio. It's even more unemployed than me. Well, yeah. I made Call of Duty content before I switched to Pokemon chat, and truthfully, I only pivoted to Pokemon because Call of Duty wasn't pulling numbers. I pivoted not because of my lack of interest in Call of Duty, but because of others' lack of interest in Call of Duty. People weren't watching. People didn't want to watch it. Now, like, dude, everybody and their grandmother's watching Black Ops 2, bro. So, like, wait. There we go. Sorry, I was trying to make it so I could still pick up. Oh, the bottom left one. I didn't even notice. There we go. Also, what chat? What do you know about Pokemon Pinball, bro? This song's banger. Coward 1.0 dropped, and yeah, dude, 1.0 has been so fun. It has been a lot of fun. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-da-bum. Osh unemployed? I low-key have been. In a way, yeah, I have been unemployed. Because I haven't had any work to do. Pokemon Pinball was it? Dude, Pokemon Pinball was so fire. Low-key, Pinball's low-key one of my favorite, like, arcade games, old school game. I don't know, bro. Whatever fuck pinball, whatever category that goes into, it's my favorite. I DM the type. You need to have it ready within like 3 days, just so you know. I'm gonna put the rule set and stuff in Discord after, but I'll tell you right now, it's singles. Every Pokemon's gonna be set to level 50. I'm ready. So something tells me you literally just grabbed all Pokemon of one type and threw them on your team and said you're ready. I don't think you considered moves. I don't think you considered weakness. I don't think you actually plotted out your team. I can't hold you. I feel like you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna put Ludicolo, Gyarados, Swampert, Bruxish, Melodic, and called it a day. My server's peeling. That is not good, Swin. That is what we call not good, Twin. And also maybe a little bit TMI, just a little bit. No, Hobby, we haven't checked trainer ID, but I don't want to check trainer ID until after. I don't even think we have a good TID. I feel like we might have looked at it. The few times we've done Popplio checks, nobody pointed out the TID, which makes me think it's not cool. Like the fact that we got 1500 on that one video was like incredibly lucky. Like looking at the TID isn't gonna do anything. Like 1500 on that trainer ID is insanely lucky considering it was random. Like the trainer ID generating to like a quote clean number is like, it's rarer than finding a shiny. I'll tell you that. 100% rarer than finding a shiny, and we did it like on a random encounter. So the guy, I have no, I will do it right now. I don't mind. After this reset we could do it, but there's no point to doing it. It's gonna be like 14989 or some shit. I guess like Pokemon with all different secondary types, moves, natures, done, and items. Well, I told you it's only 5 Pokemon, so I already weren't locked in. Tisk tisk. Touch grass? Who the fuck do you think I am, Foggy? Why the hell would I touch grass willingly, bro? Are you kidding? What's up, Tony? Hey, gamer, welcome on in. Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Popplio, please. I've been here for 5 minutes. I want to find my shiny, bro. I'm over it. Chat, somebody turn my Pokemon Ultra Sun into Pokemon Go so I can get a free shiny. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. You know, actually, can somebody do the math though? 37 times 27. What are the what are we at for encounters? Just so I get a little bit of a progress update. What are we at for encounters? Put me 10 bands, then I'll give you the shiny. Trust. Give me the shiny first, and then we'll talk. Once the shiny is mine, we will have a discussion. So, you know, hold up your end of the bargain, twin. And I got you. I will wire you 10 bands right now. 270. Amber. Open sesame. That's the kind of bagel I had today. I had a sesame bagel. That shit was gasoline. 999. Something tells me that Lexi D298 needs to go back to 1st grade. But maybe that's just me, man. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait, it's actually 9990. Oh, so we are like, oh my god. That's brutal. We are deadass like, okay, so we're over 10. Okay, yeah. Because we're actually at 3 hours or 37 hours, 18 minutes. We are over 10,000 encounters. Where's my fucking shiny, chats? Where is it at, man? This some bullshit, Swin. Ice, thank you for the shiny like on me. Amber, thank you as well. This is nuts. Okay, so maybe you don't need to go back to first grade, Lexi. Maybe you just need to add a 0. A person who thinks all the time. Well, it was 9990. They just said 999. So they low-key might have been right and just forgot to put the 0 at the end. But Javi also said 999, so that made me think they were just saying shit to say shit. You know what I mean? Something has to be wrong at this point? No, Shawnee Hunt's go 2 overalls all the time. Please boost like a 10. No. That's not how that works. You said you would give me the shiny. I don't give you 10 bands. So if it's not shiny right now, you're not getting the 10 bands. Sorry, twin. Case in point, no money for you. In fact, now you owe me 10 bands. I do accept Bitcoin. Thank you for that like, homie. Good luck with your work lore. Bum 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 bum. 37 times 27. That's why I asked because it seems wrong. Nope. It's. Oh, I might have said 27. No, you're right. I actually might have. No, 37 times 270. Oh! Oh my god, wait, no. Wait. So Lex, I just insulted the fucking Alexi for nothing. Wait a minute. No, wait. No, I did. Okay, no. Hold up, bro. No. Hold up. Because I think I did say 27, and 37 times 27 is 999, but I meant 270. I didn't even realize that Lexi put 27 and not 270. I sincerely apologize, Lexi. I need to go back to second grade. That's fucked up, bro. Damn, Oshawaves. Anti-cheat is active on Bro's emulator. Hold up, let me do something real quick. Let me fix that real quick. All right. All's good now. Predicts. Yo. I've said this every stream for the past like 4, 5, and I know you've been here. I said we're not doing predicts on this anymore.
Hello.
Hi, Fluba. So are we just rocking Fluba as Fluba permanently now? Boo! I'm about to boo and you in a fucking minute, twin. You ask this every fucking stream, and every stream is the same answer. It drives me nuts. I give it a ginger back. I mean, honestly, it looks good on you, bro. Also, thank you for the 13 months, you legend. 13 months. That's like 1 month, but 13 times. That's crazy, dude. Fluba looks good, bro. I can't lie. Fluba looks good. How have you been, dude? Thank you for the freaking 13 months. Hope all is well in the world of you. Thank you, and welcome back. Oshawaves, I don't want to hear it. I'm 19,000 encounters for a low tet on ORS. I've faced 4 times. No, so you're not 19,000 encounters for a low tet if you face 4 times. In 19,000 encounters, you found 4 shinies. That's very different. You just haven't found the shiny you wanted. Oh, so low tet is a version exclusive. So. You have found... No, not still, because you found 4 shinies in 19,000 encounters. We found nothing in over 10. That is very different. Very different, twin. Very fucking different. So I don't want to hear it from you, bro. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know what happened. What do we do with 4 Zigzagoons? I don't know, but you found 4 shinies. So, like... I would take 4 phases over nothing. Have you been losing my mind? I've been losing my freaking mind over this damn Popplio. But Waves, their number is higher, so it's worse. I guess so, bro. I guess so. I don't have the patience for this. Well, I thought if I had 9 screens going at once, it'd be fine. I thought if I had 9, we'd be okay. You're on a... That's true. Yeah, Wahlberg, you're literally under odds right now. You are under odds. In 19,000 encounters, you would have found 4 shinies, 3,000 encounters deep into the next one. You are under odds, twin. We are almost 3x over odds. How wrong you were. Nah, for real, bro. Like, dead ass. Poor silly Oshawaves and his delusion that 9 screens would make his life easier. His silly little delusion. I remember, dude, I literally remember, dude, this Popplio hunt is gotten so bad, I literally am having dreams about it, okay? I'm not having dreams about finding the shiny Popplio, but I'm having dreams of finding other shiny Pokemon and then being like, oh, there goes my Popplio luck. I remember every time. That's happened for 3 days in a row now. Now that I think about it, it has been 3 days in a row. I recall in my dream thinking, there goes my Popplio luck. This is a problem. It is ruining my life. I need to be free from these chambers. Please. No, this fucking game hates me. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, it's perfectly fine. We'll see you later, Amelia. Take it easy, dude. Your fault for hunting the wrong starter? No. You're 2 for 2 on being wrong, Wahlberg. We got a locked in twin. Out of this screen, 3 screens, I can't. Dude, if I add another screen alpaca, my computer will explode. Yeah, no cursing. You're right, brother. Going with 1, brother. That's brutal. That was goated. What do you mean? It is also the worst for a Nuzlocke. If you read the title, that is the first thing there. Shiny only Nuzlocke. And the owl is the worst of the 3 for 1, which is the only reason we're going for Popplio, because he's the best. 1 screen with 100x speed up. 1 screen speed up capped is like 5x. So this actually is faster. Well, I didn't see the Nuzlocke part. Well, it's like, I don't know what to tell you, Twin. I don't know what to tell you, Twin. It's in the title. Some people just don't be reading that shit. Nurse, take Waves back to his room, please. No, for real, bro. Please. I was with a nurse yesterday and she took me to my room. And oh my God, bro, I had the best sleep of my life. Them motherfuckers knocked me out cold when they shoved that shit down my throat. That shit was so nice, bro. Please take me back. That was the best sleep of my life. Nerf Joya Batty. Sorry, that... Yeah, it's whatever you say, bro. Why is he right? I'm trying to recall if when I was younger, I ever had a crush on Nurse Joy, but I feel like if I did, that was just clouded by the fact that I appeal to older women, or older women appeal to me. So, but when I do that, I put on the list. That's how it is, bro. Make a shiny Nuzlocke only, Nuzlocke. Not for real, bro. I'm gonna put Nuzlocke between every word. Nuzlocke, shiny, Nuzlocke only, Nuzlocke. What's the rest of the title say? Nuzlocke almost, Nuzlocke 3x, Nuzlocke over, Nuzlocke odds. Nuzlocke losing, Nuzlocke mine, Nuzlocke mind, Nuzlocke. Then people will know. Fuck reading, who do you think I am? I think you're Javi, you splash. That means every other Pokemon's gonna be 5 or 50 to 200 encounters? No. Every encounter is just as likely to be shiny. I don't know if you guys can hear me banging on my desk, but I'm like losing my mind. So we're 20 minutes in the stream and I'm already losing my minds. Judge's gonna come up before this pop with their shines. Dude, low key though, bro. Like, you're not wrong. Dead ass, twin. Oh, I said we're gonna look at the trainer ID. I keep forgetting. Somebody has to remind me. I'm 2x over odds for shiny Slowpoke. Chat, type one if you're shiny hunting right now. Drop the lore, bro. Who's hunting? Num Javier? Nuh-uh. Because I said so, and obviously anything I say is always the truth. And if you are shiny hunting, what are you shiny hunting for? What are you looking for? Ancient Debris and Gobblemon. Some could argue that's shiny hunting for a shiny netherrack. In a way, shiny hunting is love, shiny hunting is life. Everything is shiny hunting if you really think about it. We got GTA 6 before shiny Popplio. Don't even say that, Swin. Don't even say that, Swin. EV Fire Leaf Green. Ooh, good luck, bro. Good luck to you, bro. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Tepig? What game you hunting Tepig in? 20k encounters for Slowpoke? What game? What game? What game? What game? That's always, whenever you say what you're hunting, my next question is always what game. So you might as well just include it in your message. Oh, you're SMSing Rockruff and Sun with? That's fun. Are you doing Sun or Ultra Sun? Tepig and Legend ZA, good luck, bro. I don't think I actually ever found a shiny Tepig in that game. Which is crazy. I don't think I ever did. I mean, if you guys watch the Legend Z videos, you guys might know. I don't remember. Dex having Spinda. Ooh. Sun? That's rough, Amber. If you didn't know, Twin, I'm going to put you on some lore real quick for one time. After I turn the song down a little bit. Trainer ID. Oh, I literally can't even look. Oh, okay. If I click save? No. Yeah, I literally can't look. All right. I haven't played my Call of Duty, so I can't. Oh, okay. But yeah, you know the lore. It's not even like a big deal. It's just like, if you go over odds, you basically have to restart the hunt. Well, then I'm using a donut and ZA because I can find a lot. Shiny Phantom starting today, though? What game? Imagine you fail Popplio. If I fail Popplio, I'm taking all of my pent-up rage and anger out on you. Foggy up here. Oh. This is a threat. You've been warned. I'm just doing bench resets. I'm gonna be real. You are better off just fast traveling, Twin. I can't hold you. Bench resets are so slow. Usually are after the scene with Tapu Koko. Oh. Yes, you're right, because I don't get my papers. I don't become legal. As of right now, I'm an illegal immigrant in Alola. You're so right. Forgot about that lore. I'm Radar Krogrunk. Ooh. Good luck. I'm reporting you for threatening behavior. Well, I threatened you in GTA 5, so me. Can we do Litten on one screen? I'll do you one better. We'll do Litten on all of the screens, because I love Litten. Fuck that stupid bird. Sorry, Orb. No, Rowlet's cool. Rowlet's just not as cool as Litten. Rowlet's cooler than Popplio, though. But I like the pussy more. Maybe that's compensation because I can't get pussy IRL, so. Of course you do. Dude, Litten is awesome sauce, and who doesn't love Incineroar, bro? Incineroar! Dude, he's sick. Simply put, the best Pokemon of all time. Show me that white pussy. Oh, man. Wolfie VGC. Well, Wolfie VGC is Unk, so. Of course he doesn't like Incineroar. His favorite Pokemon's like Charizard. More so nowadays Venusaur, because Venusaur is the basic ass Gen 1 pick. I might have pissed someone out with that one right there, but that's true, bro. Venusaur is the new Charizard. This is the best Pokemon was Dragapult. He said, well, like in his video of ranking every Pokemon ever, I never finished that. Was Dragapult number 1? Thank you for the shine, like Toby. And Pandora. Thank you. Kyogre was number 1. That doesn't surprise me. In all honesty, just because of Kyogre's kit, I'm not very shocked. No, the bottom left screen is frozen. He's stuck. All right. Hold on. Explosion, thank you for the hydrate. I got you, twin. I only have coffee. Oh my god, the top left will cook too. Fuck. Oh, I just closed my Twitch chat. Oh, no, I didn't. You're fine. All right, this is all we got right now. Cheers. Cheers, cursing. Okay, you're getting scammed. Crash equals shiny. Pokemon wasn't generated in yet. You're gonna make my tummy hurt if I keep slugging coffee like that. When I say I like Charizard, people react like I said I call. It's not true though, bro. On my life. Charizard hate is so forced, and like people need to understand that dead ass Venusaur is the new Charizard, bro. Motherfuckers be like, oh, Charizard's so basic. I like Venusaur. Motherfucker, more people like Venusaur than Charizard. How is Charizard basic and Venusaur's not? That one is more popular than Charizard in modern day and age. People LARP be a niche. True. Retweet on that one, twin. Retweet on that one. I like Blastoise. I feel like Blastoise is like low-key. I think it's more popular than Charizard. I just don't think it's more popular than Venusaur. I will say, though, the big man Blastoise allegations definitely gave Blastoise some aura. Allegations probably isn't the right word to use there, but fuck it, we ball. Chat, real quick, I'm gonna conduct a poll right now. Actually, I want to see. Fave Gen 1 starter line. Charmander. Bulbasaur. Warthole. Let's see. Vote for which one's your favorite. Let us see Lelore. Which one is y'all's favorite? There was 7 for Bulbasaur, 3 for Squirtle, and 0 for Charmander. Just putting that out there. And motherfuckers want to say that Charizard's the basic pick. I feel like there is a clear answer here, twin. Like, the whole line? Well, like the starter slash like the final Evo. Middle is kind of just like there. Because it's like, if your favorite's Charmander, like if your favorite's Bulbasaur, but then you don't like Venusaur, it kind of fucks with it. So, like, I'm not saying that Bulbasaur's a bad pick. I'm not at all. Bulbasaur's awesome sauce. He's super cute. I literally got like one of the cutest Bulbasaur cards I've ever seen over there. I'm not hating on Bulbasaur. I'm hating on the fact that motherfuckers say Charizard is the basic answer when almost twice as many people pick Bulbasaur. That's all I'm saying. And again, if you like Bulbasaur, there's no hate. That's no problem. The problem is if you think Charizard is a basic pick. That's when it's a problem, because then it's hypocrisy. Charizard X or Y though, design-wise, Charizard X. Gameplay-wise, Charizard Y. Drought is just insane. Like, Puffclaws only gives a 30% boost, but Charizard Y gets a 50% boost. Well, it's in the sun, so like it gets a 50% boost to it's fire type. That's kind of, I feel like, how they balanced it mentally is Charizard Y only gets boost to fire type attacks, but Charizard X gets a 30% boost, which is less, but it's all contact moves. So it's not just fire type. It's not just Flare Blitz. It's Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, Double Edge. If it can, I don't know if Charizard knows how to edge like that, but if it does. Yo, GB, thank you for the raid, homie. Thank you for the raid. How was the stream? What were you up to? What were we gaming? No, Charizard's awesome, bro. I love my goat, Big Dick Dawn. That's my goat right there. War Turtle has best middle stage Gen 1. Wartortle's cool, but I don't know if he's the best. I feel like Charmeleon is, personally. Charizard's the god. I love the others, but they don't hit the same. That's my thought process. Charizard, the way I rank it is I put Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, but I put Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. So for first stages, both like either way, Charmander's number one for me. Absolutely. I love my goat. But then if it's first stage, I'm putting Bulbasaur over Squirtle. If it's last stage, I'm putting Blastoise over Venusaur. Charmeleon looks too bland to me. Love Charmander and Charizard though. I can't hear people out on that because Bulbasaur or like Squirtle to Wartortle is the same thing. That is my biggest that I don't get it. Charmander to Charmeleon is like the exact same to Squirtle to Wartortle. They get a little edgier, a little bigger, a little different skin tone, and that's it. I don't get it. I really don't get why people like Wartortle clears Charmeleon. They're the same to me. I just like Charmeleon more because I like Charizard and Charmander more. I would say they're the exact same tier. And like low, yeah, Ivysaur is cool too, but Ivysaur doesn't feel like the same. Ivysaur feels like a tier shorter, I guess. Hold on. Because Wartortle gets a cool tail. Can I be real for a minute? I don't even get the tail shit. Can I be so for real for a minute? Because like, look at this. All right, look at this. Squirtle to Wartortle to Blastoise. Why does he have a tail and then it goes away? That makes no sense to me. Can I be so for real? Like Wartortle low-key looks like the weirdest one of the bunch. He gets a tail, yeah, and it's literally like, it's funny. I just typed in Squirtle line and like the first thing I see is like exactly that. Like why does it, where does it go? Because it becomes that. So it like, it gets shorter than Squirtle's tail. And then like, at least Charmander to Charizard, the tail gets longer and longer. No, I don't get why Charmeleon becomes red and then goes back to orange. But at least that's just like a color change. Where this motherfucker just gets a whole ass tail and like ears. And then they go away. It goes in. The tail is right there, twin. Blastoise has a tail. He got a tail. So it doesn't go, unless you're saying that's his dick. Where does this tail go? That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand how people can say that Wartortle is better. I really don't get it. If it goes in, then that tail Blastoise has is his dick. I'm saying Blastoise had a design change in development. Be that as it may, Blastoise is what Blastoise is. You can't say that Wartortle's cooler than Charmeleon because of what Blastoise used to look like before Pokemon was even officially released. You can't say, yeah, he's cooler because of the beta sprite. That's not real. It doesn't exist for a reason. Mostly just as first. No, they were all reverse engineered. So Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard were designed first. And they went backwards. The tail goes up his ass for ammunition. Maybe, bro. High key, that's a logical explanation. That's more logical than saying Wartortle's cooler than Charmeleon. I think they're like equally the same. It's turtle puberty. We got puberty in Pokemon now. I really wish they kept Wartortle elements for Blastoise. I low-key don't. Can I be so for real? I feel like because you guys, the one picture was there. I don't know if you guys actually looked at it or not. The concept art of what Blastoise would have looked like with Wartortle features, that shit looked awful. I can't hold you. That shit looked gross. I did not like that. That looks very awful. Like having the ears and like war total ears and tail on Blastoise. That don't suit him at all, in my opinion. The Kanto water's making the Venusaurs and Poliwag's gay. They're putting chemicals in the water to turn the freaking Poliwag's gay. That's an elite ball reference. You know ball. W Kanto water? We can make the argument that's not true. Actually, I would say no. I would say that's not true, period. I would say forcing something to be something that's not is awful, no matter what the case may be. But when I say that, I get canceled for being a homophobe. So, arrest me or something. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I like the headcanon that the tail goes up Blastoise's ass for ammunition. I'm gonna keep that. That's my headcanon for where the tail goes, because I like that. I never mind. I guess his voice. Yeah, exactly. He wants to be handcuffed, Shafat. Did you just call chat fat, Amber? Did you just mix chat and fat? Are you trying to say something, bro? That's fucked up, bro. Why would you say that? I feel like you owe everybody here collectively an apology. That's messed up, twin. Yeah, look, you just hurt commentators' feelings. And now you're making Fluba insecure. Celine's upsetty Biscotti. Like, what are we doing, bro? What? Look what you did, Amber. No, we haven't, Harley. This game hates me. Almost as much as I hate myself. Man, I'm gonna start Ozempic now. Look what you did, Amber. And when in 19 years, when cursing has like 15 different stages of cancer from that Ozempic, it's gonna be your fault. Because you started the snowball. I'm working hard, now I'm sad. Cancel Amber, ban Amber. Amber, I feel like you need to make a PSA, bro. I feel like you need to make a statement towards the Twitch chat. Because they seem like they're rioting right now, Twin. You might be cooked. Win, thank you for the shiny luck. Holly, thank you as well. How we doing? Dev, what's up, baby? Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. Lord. Public apology when? That's what I'm saying. We have a one something on Popplio? No, I haven't, Sean. Unfortunately, I have not. Apology video, public apology video when? They demand an apology video, Amber. A mustache made of clouds on Blastoise would be cool, like War Turtle Tail. I think Blastoise looks perfectly fine the way it is. I feel like any tweaks to Blastoise would make it worse. Yeah, whip out the ukulele, Amber. It's time, Amber. Whip it out. Dev! With the 23 months of Plime!
Luck for Oshawaves.
Plime with an L, by the way. What are we? Glug glug Oshawaves. I be out here glugging and shit, bro. IV is a throwback and a half, dude. How we doing, Dev? How you doing today, homie? I made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Oh, the old classic, bro. Amber, don't worry, bro. You could just have ChatGPT write it for you. It would take you like 5 minutes. JP, what's up, dude? Sean Alien, thank you for the channel like 3x, homie. I have an insane headache. Me and my friends just ran some shadows, and now it's time to relax and watch a man waste hours of his life. So a set of pixels have a different hex value. Yeah, that really is the story of my life, huh? Bluba, Alpaca, thank you for the shiny luck. Desperately fucking need it. Oh my god, a little hype train going for the one time. Oh, hype train for the one time. We appreciate that. Thank you for the 23 months, by the way. 1 year. Oh my god. 1 month off the 2-year mark, bro. All right, Pan, I got you, twin. Cheers. Okay, now I'm actually like... I'm starting to wonder why we're going this over odds now. Okay, now the paranoia is starting to kick in. It's starting to kick in a little bit, chat, I fear. Good. Glad to hear that, homie. Are you out fishing right now, Mr. Devington? Oh, shit. That's a lot of mystery gifts. Can I mystery gift a starter and it'd be a level 100 shiny Genesect? Or Jirachi? I know they distributed Jirachi. I don't know about Genesect, actually. No, they've never done a shiny Genesect distribution. Because the first time that was available shiny was, Did they do a Did they Genesect this? Did they do? I feel like they did. I don't remember. I feel like they might have. Pain! Kage, what's up, dude? Thank you for the channel. But Vision on Plots, Blender has taken over me. Dude, I wish I could learn Blender. I'm sure like I could if I invested a fuck ton of time. But that shit, like, dude, the shit that people be doing in that looks so sick. Japanese event for Johnny Sounds. Okay, so I was like kinda right. I did Google if using my channel like starters. Dude, like it kind of feels that way, bro. Like we're almost 38 hours deep. There's over odds and then there's this. Denji, what's up, gamer? Welcome on in, bro. Did you accidentally lock it? No, I'm just the most unlucky person on the planet, I guess. I need to play Mario Party 9 again, so then play Mario Party 9. If there's anyway, it's just super repetitive. Yeah, but I feel like the results look so good. I'm actually coming out. Oh, you're cooked, Tater. You're fucking cooked, bro. She's gonna beat your ass. Bam, 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 bam. I got you a bracelet when I'm down there. There is like 30% of my mind that is like fruitcake question mark. Wait. Hold on. Okay, we just have to I have to. Yeah, 4 of them took. That's fine. Half my brain is saying fruitcake, and the other half of my brain, there's a small part of my brain is like a legitimate bracelet. The other part of my brain is thinking it's beads, like it's a bead bracelet, but not the beads that you would think. You're picking up what I'm putting down. What song is this? This one or the last one? Can you give me 6, 7 Tango Mangoes? No, I cannot do that. Harley, that's messed up, twin. This one? This is Zinnia's Encounter theme from Omega Ruby. Hey, Poopy, what's up, gamer? That was a very discombobulated starter check. We had a little bit of everything there. It's legit interesting. I'm intrigued now. If I had a sneak peek at my custom, let me know when you do. I have my Discord closed because my PC's gonna explode, so I have to look it up on my phone. No, I don't want mystery gifts, twin. Fruitcake. I said what I said, twin. Stop it! I don't want to do live competition. I want to buy my fucking Chinese on a Stop giving me loads of random bullshit. Okay, I'm over it now. Yo! What the dude, that's fire, Dev. What the fuck? Dude, this is fucking heat. Like the venom and shit too. Oh my god. Holy fuck, are you cooking, bro? Dude, that's sick. God, don't worry. You guys aren't really missing out. I know a lot of you guys don't even fuck with Call of Duty, so you wouldn't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. That is fire. Speaking of, I have a gift for you I need to mail out. You have it. Is it that fucking... Is it the hostage? Are you finally setting the hostage free? Is that the lore I'm hearing, Allah? Putting on my Kaiser shit? Oh. Yeah, he be using a lot of blender, huh? I guess he'd have to for the shit he be doing. No? Why is that Espeon still a hostage? Why didn't you free it? Wait, that's awesome. That's so awesome, bro. Nah, I absolutely need that, Kage. That's heat. That's funny. That's funny as shit, but like, that's so cool. That's perfect. Yes, slide me that, bro. Absolutely. Do not forget that when you come. When you what? Pause. You finally let my child go from your basement? What? Ollie, you be holding kids hostage, bro? Oh, so I guess that means I need to get you my shipping address, huh, Alla? Do you need that or do you have that? I feel like you don't have that, but you might. You might be on some freaky stalker shit for all I know. I'm gonna wait for the rest of these to load. Actually, no, I'm not. I don't have the patience for it. I'm just gonna reset. Yes. Reset. Please let this right one be it, bro. Let a homie live. I want to breathe. I want to live. I want to see the land. I want to look at Alola and all of its glory and all of its beauty. I want to be freed from these chambers, from these shackles. Please let a homie live his life and be shiny, Popplio. I've been here for 30 fucking 8 hours. I hate this fucking game. And no shiny. Story of my life, like that One Direction song. Why does he have your address is the question? I have a lot of people's addresses, like not intentionally. It just kind of like happened. Like I know where Orb lives. Well, I don't have Orb's address. I actually know I might have his actual address. I have Poopy's address. I have Cater's address. I have Caleb's old address. It's like the Infinity Stones, bro. I'm collecting them. Yes, I have Alla's address. This is true. So yeah, all I need is Reeves, Caleb's new one. Am I forgetting a mod? I feel like I often do forget a mod. No, I'm not. That's it. I need Caleb's new one and Reeves, and then I have the Infinity Gauntlet. AT. Oh, yes. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. I was forgetting one. Well, but I have to get AT's address so I can ship something to them. Oh, that is so sick. What the fuck? I need that in my life. Wait, that's so heat, Alla. Oh my god. Orb, hey Orb, nice badge. We're talking about addresses and how I'm gonna leak them all, starting with yours. I've imagined Typhlosion thing, you gotta show me. BRB, do your thing, do your thing. Can you change one screen to always shiny just to check if it's possible? I don't think you can do that. Like they're not locked. They're not locked. There's no way they're locked. It's not like it's a bug or anything. These starters are not locked. So I wouldn't even have to do that, but I don't even know if I can do that. Like I'm sure there's a shiny cheat out there somewhere, but hello? My phone just broke. Gotta go watching Naruto with my mom? Ooh, that sounds heat, dude. We'll see you later. Do your thing. Yeah, no, like I'm just getting really unlucky. This starter's been found shiny a gajillion time. I'm just unlucky. Oh, how's Mr. Bicular? Also, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Love the song to pieces. It's been playing for 20 minutes. Wait, where am I on the watch time leaderboard? Figure that out yourself. No disrespect. I believe you can find that out for yourself on the stats thing. Only reason I'm saying that is because if I open anything on my computer, it might explode. If you really want to know, message me after stream and I can look for you. But I cannot do that right now. I fear my computer will explode if I open another tab. But I'm pretty sure you can figure that out yourself if you look at the stats thing. I know it shows chats. Does it? Does it show watch time? I think it's like chatstats.com/Oshawaves. Can you leak Orb's address? Because Orb has figured out my town and I'm scared of him. If Orb has figured out your town, that is your own fault. Kaboom, exactly. And I cannot afford to have my PC kaboom again. It's 9, JP. We got 9 going. My brain is not braining. Grass is green. Ass statement. A stack of debris and 32 gold blocks? Sure. Okay, holy hall. Then oh, yes. Yes, the 9th one is right here. It's behind the face cam. Do it like that. So you guys can see it. I'm cranking this out. Soldier boy, crank it. Chat. I got a question. I got a genuine question, bro. This is about to be a heated debate, I feel like. But I gotta ask. In your opinion, do you think the entirety of the Mario games, that is Mario Bros, Mario Kart, Mario Party, anything Mario, has better music than the entirety of Pokemon? That's Pokemon, the main games, Mr. Dungeon, Cafe, all the side games. Which one has better, Mario or Pokemon? In your opinion. And before y'all go saying Pokemon, Mario Kart exists, chat. Mario Kart, I think, is the hard carry. Patrice, I think of the follow. I think Mario's the hard carry. Like, Kart's the hard carry. I think it's close, but Mario, Pokemon, 100%. 100% Pokemon. Pokemon Black and White exists, though. Yeah, but you know how many fucking banger tunes Mario Kart has? Yeah, and not to mention Galaxy. I think that's a really hard question. I'm playing both sides. Because, like, dude, Pokemon has some consistent fucking bangers. But then, like, so does Mario. I don't fuck with Mario music that much. I feel like you might not fuck with Mario music if you don't play a lot of Mario. Like, if you only play Pokemon, you don't play Mario, you're probably gonna like Pokemon music more because you just, like, you have memories associated with the Pokemon music, whereas Mario music, there's no nostalgia memory, like, alignment. But I feel like if you play both, if you're a baller and you know both, that's a hard game. What should I do my shiny only for? A Pokemon Omega Ruby roofs. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Or ass. Can Amon pull it? I want to see what the general opinion here is, actually. Like, there's no objective answer, but I want to see which series, I got it, actually, has better music. Mario or Pokemon? I want to tweet that, actually. I'm intrigued. Okay, what's the poll saying? Pokemon versus, okay, Pokemon is clearing Mario. I think that is kind of to be expected in a Pokemon stream. I feel like if you pulled that in a Mario stream, Mario would probably be winning. But it's interesting to think about. No, I wanted to tweet this. My computer might explode, but I want to do it anyways. Wait, where did this file go? I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. The Oshawaves files, dude. My fucking media files are just like my file explorer is low-key just filled with my Call of Duty clips right now. So. Well, I'm uploading them all to a folder for my friends. He's going to make a dualtage, so I gotta get them all on my computer to send to the editor. I'm gonna leave that as is. I don't remember the last Mario game I've played. Yeah, I haven't played Mario in a while either. Actually, like I really haven't, but like that doesn't mean like the games are like the old games music doesn't fucking have a lot of bangers. Like I feel like for Mario Kart, at least 80% of the music in Mario Kart is just good. Like just period, it's just good. Is this shiny? I don't think I've seen it. No. But then like, dude, Super Mario Bros. That series has some phenomenal music. I just said phenomenal. Has some phenomenal music too. And then like, I don't know if there's like as many good songs in the side games. Like I do think Pokemon beats Mario in terms of side games because Pokemon side games has Mystery Dungeon. Like I think in a side games versus side games, Pokemon clears. No diff. But like main games, including Mario Kart, that's tough. That's tough. Bum 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 bum. Just like I really believe that Mario Kart is carrying, because like the other thing too is like which is not bullshit by the way. I've died on this hill a million times. Studying to Mario Kart music is so goated, bro. Or like not even just studying, but like that whole thing, it's mainly meant for studying, but like it works for editing or just like doing anything on the computer. It helps mentally. I don't know why the fuck it does, but it's like taking a drug to lock the fuck in. If you're ever trying to like hard focus on work or something, like on I feel like you need to be doing it on a device. So if you're like working on something on your computer, put on some Mario Kart, bro. I'm telling you, like just Mario Kart for 10 hours, that shit goes crazy. When's the last time you studied? I never studied ever. But like I said, during COVID, I only showed up to online school on Tuesdays. I don't recommend you do that. Please don't do that. That's horrible. Horrible for your attendance too, but I was in a very lucky scenario where that didn't matter to me. So I literally only showed up to work or only showed up to school one day a week on Tuesdays. And on Tuesday, I would just throw on some Mario Kart music and I would get all of my classes done, all like the week's worth of content from every class done in one sitting. No fucking problem. Bum? Nah, bro. I was making moves, dude. I was streaming Call of Duty at that time. I was locked in. I was marketing. I was gaming. I was streaming. I was working, bro. I was doing stuff to become a Call of Duty streamer. And my thought process is, well, if I can get everything I need to get done in one day, why would I bother showing up to school the other 4 days a week? You know what I mean? Why would I bother? At that point, it was a waste of time. Time I could spend somewhere else that would be much more effective. So I was in my homework on the way to school. See, that's the other thing. Canada doesn't have homework. We never did. Or like we did have homework, but it was always just practice and nothing more. Like if I didn't do the homework, that didn't impact my grades. If I did the homework, it also wouldn't impact my grades. It would be practice. So now sometimes what teachers would do is they would like not copy exact questions, but they would like manufacture exams and tests and stuff in a way where if you did the homework and, you know, if you did it, even if you got it wrong, if you did it because you would hand in the homework, they'd give it back to you and mark it and be like, okay, well, this doesn't go towards your grade, but here's the marks. If this was hypothetically towards your grade, you would have gotten a 27 out of 32. And they would be like, okay, well, you did this right, this right, this right, and this right. And then you did this wrong, but here's how you do it right. And then when the exam or the test comes, all of these questions are on the exam or the quiz or whatever, with different numbers in the case of math. It's the same question, but just different numbers. So in a way, homework was like low-key a cheat sheet. Lucky ass, you're lucky. That's just a Canada thing. Canada, in terms of the schooling system anyways, believes that you should only be doing school at home and at school, or school at school and not at home. Also because how are you supposed to do extracurricular activities like playing sports and such if you're required to do homework when you get home? Appreciate that lurk dive. Thank you, homie. I was on homework on time, but I was bad at studying. Nah, I could never study. I couldn't. My information retaining abilities are just were not there. If this screen's cooked. Now this is the screen that could have generated the pop. No, Popplio is actually not generated until right here. So actually, no, it's fine. We didn't fail the shiny. Also, what's up, Arceus? Arceus Knight, what's up, gamer? Arceus. Do you have a preference, Arceus or Arceus? Let me know. I was getting only had homework when you didn't finish the assignment in class. Yeah, that was the other thing too. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like if you didn't finish your shit, you could do it at home. That was the only kind of homework we had. If an assignment, we gave out an assignment, it's due in 2 days. You were given time in class, but if you didn't have enough time in class to get it done, you could take it home and do it at home. That was it. Dead on the money, LV. Oh, somebody in chat, you asked me, but I prefer it with a C. Well, forgive me, Arceus, but I'm regretting looking at your message history. The last time you were in stream was like 3 weeks ago. So it's been a minute. And then the time before that, no, it was 2 weeks ago. No, 2 weeks prior. But also, I'm looking at your message history and please bark for mommy. So like, you know, as you can probably understand, there's a good reason I forgot. I just wanted to mentally remove that image from my head, and now it's there again. So the next time you come to stream, I'm gonna ask you again because I'm gonna mental block it out now. I take that as a compliment. You need to go outside and touch grass. Thank you for the shine like star, Nemi. Appreciate it, homie. Is he wrong though? Yes. If you go IRL tournaments, most players don't smell like they've showered. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with that statement, but I would also like to say humidity is at an all-time fucking high, and it's just gonna get higher and higher as time goes on. So even if you do shower, you're gonna sweat, and you're gonna, like, sweat is gross. It's not gonna smell good. So I'm not defending them. You're probably right. There's plenty of individuals who just don't fucking shower, which is disgusting. If you're one of those people, you're gross. Everybody can smell it, even if you think they can't, because you don't. Everybody else can. I promise you. On the fucking train, we went to us because I picked up my sister, one on the train. We stopped. 2 people got off. 1 person got on. The entire fucking train cart stunk as soon as that person got on. Everybody could smell it because I could see other people's faces. And it was clear as day that guy had no idea. Everybody fucking knew. So if you're one of those people, your brain blocks out the smell so you don't smell it. Everybody else around you does. Everybody does. But also, in something like a fucking, if you go to a Pokemon tournament, it's indoors. Odds are AC definitely ain't enough to fucking maintain 200, 300, how many people are in the room. With the humidity, everybody's sweating. It ain't gonna smell like fucking sunshine and rainbows in there, twin. What's up, pizza? Crazy for sitting here in stream. Yup, that's how it be, bro. Welcome on in. As Boobies are one said, let's get this place humid. Nah, he really did say that, bro. Well, I'm from the UK. Okay. Our events are like January to February. Okay. Humidity isn't just like, it's not just present in summer. It's constantly present. Sure, it's lower. Definitely less humid in the winter than, you know, the hottest fucking day of the year in summer. But that don't mean the humidity disappears. There's 0 humidity in UK in the winter, then I'm fucking moving to the UK, bro, because I hate humidity. Wait, True, are you just self-reporting then, Swin? Wait, Ethan kind of makes a good point. If there's no humidity and you still stink, at that point you're just saying you don't shower. Ooh, minus 500 aura. Holy self-report. Bump, 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 bump. Look, chat, all I'm saying, bro, is as soon as we find Popplio, we can move on. Find the door. Dude, can we find this Popplio, please? It's 420, by the way. Nice. Love this music. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. Chat, has anybody here played the Pokemon Ranger games? Red Popplio, I'm pulling. That's it? I said I'm pulling out the guillotine. Or guillotine, however you want to say that word. But maybe that was too long of a word. Yep, me. Yes, I loved them. I played the second one. I played but never finished. Nope, I played the first DS game. I played 2 of them. I played Guardian Signs years ago, but Shadows of Almia is better. So for the gamers who have played it, rate it 1 through 10. 1 being awful, 10 being the best Pokemon game you've ever played. What are you rating? I guess both of them. I played one of them for like 10 minutes. I think it was... I remember the game cartridge was like kind of like orangey yellow. That's the only one I've ever played. I played that for like 10 minutes. I was like, wow, this is boring as fuck. And I never played them again. There's 3. 7. 6 for Guardians, 9 for Shadows of Almia. 8 for Shadows of Almia, 6 for Guardian Signs. No, that's how I was. I played them. I was like, wow. I played like 10 minutes. I didn't even give the game a chance. Because I was like, this is just not... Yo, bro. I just ain't what I want. Where the gym leaders at, bro? How do I be fighting Pokemon, bro? How do I choose water gun? How do I click that one? That's a bit of a slow intro. I don't even know which one I played. I don't remember. I just remember like the game cartridge was like yellowish orange. That is the only thing I remember about the game. But I never finished it. Valid. I played the first one, maybe. I don't know. It was not interesting enough for me to remember. Look at the cartridge right now. Yeah, if that fits the description, then that's the one I played. So I wouldn't even say that I played it because, again, I deadass played for like 10, maybe 15 minutes. I was like, I'm good. And then I quit. But like, I don't know. Looking now, I can guarantee you I would not enjoy those games. I'm just not at the point, I guess, in my quote gaming career where I can enjoy story games yet. Like, I can't enjoy playing them. I'll play them for like 10 minutes. And then I'll just start thinking to myself, well, if I'm playing this, I could be playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, fucking whatever the fuck else, and be having 10 times more fun. And that's what gets me, is maybe not to say that I don't have fun playing those games, but the thought process, or like that, the idea that I could be having more fun playing another game, that idea makes me enjoy whatever I'm doing less. And more fun right now? No, but this is different. This is my job. So no, I'm not having 10 times more fun. Dude, I woke up and the first thing I wanted to do was play Call of Duty. I woke up, it was the first thing I wanted to do. Like, dude, I really want to like go be a fucking chud and use Remington Long Barrel in S&D right now and piss people off. That would be funny. Or go play FFA again and snipe the last and trick shot because I'm almost Prestige 3. So. But yeah, so I definitely would not be able to enjoy those kind of games. Like, as a kid, I played a lot of shooter games when I was a kid too, but I played a lot of Mario as well. Like, I was really into Mario. One Rowlet. Yeah, I don't even... You know what? Nah. 0 Rowlets. No Rowlets. I don't know what you're talking about. Rowlet? Never heard of him. You guys see nothing. I'm a Destiny fan. I tried to get into Destiny and it was the same thing. I was like, dude, I'm done to grind this game. And I think my issue with Destiny is I played like 2 missions and I was bored out of my mind. And like, I just had no idea what the fuck I was doing, like at all. Like, I got lost in the main hub. And I think the first 2 missions weren't engaging or exciting enough for me to tolerate being lost in like the hub area for like 20 minutes. Because I literally was lost. I couldn't, the objective was on the screen. It said to go to this area. I could not for the life of me figure out how to get there. And I couldn't figure out, like, I couldn't find a tutorial on how to get there either. That was the thing. I couldn't, like, I didn't know where to go. Like, well, I knew what I was supposed to do, but I couldn't figure out how to get there. And I couldn't find how to do it online either. I really couldn't. So at that point, I was like, all right, I'm good. Uninstall, moved on. Best content is the endgame raids. Yeah, like, that's why I played it, because I was like, that seems interesting. But again, I got stuck. Has anyone here played the Professor Layton games? I've never even heard of that in my life. Poopy, thank you for the hydrate, homie. Cheers. But have you tried just getting the shiny? No. How many games did we lose? None. All right, we'll see you later, Poopy. Thank you for the shine like on me. Pain, thank you for the shine like as well. Bum 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 bum. So Power World's kind of peak. Oh yeah, Power World is great fun. Power World is super fun. It ain't nothing compared to Black Ops 2. So like Black Ops 2 takes the most of my time, but like the odd time when I basically what I mean, I won't be doing this for a while because I'm gonna have a video to edit soon, thankfully. But during my recent unemployed chud days, I would stream, and then after stream, I'd play Black Ops 2 until I get bored. I think I get sick of Black Ops 2 because like ultimately after 5 hours of playing, you do kind of get bored of the game, believe it or not. And then I would get stoned and play Power World. And then that's how I finished my night. But I am gonna drop a Power World video. Like I've been recording while I play. Latest is made by the same people made Yokai Watch? Oh. That's lore. Latest Ace Attorney had a crossover. That's another game I would love to play at some point is Ace Attorney. I've never played Ace Attorney, but I really want to. But I want to do that like as content. So we gotta get to like 100k subs or something first. I got to a point where I can upload something that's not Pokemon and not get 3 views. I'll be Sony, please. No, I 100% will, but I won't it won't be for like, I'm gonna be real, like 2 years, 3 years. Or some shit like that. Unless I am able to find myself an editor. That's a different story. But I hate the Red Bull. I fucking hate the Red Bull ads that have nothing to do with having wings and then proceed to say Red Bull gives you wings. Wait, why? I've never heard anybody hate the Red Bull ads. What? Chat, did you guys hate the Red Bull ads? Any of them? I think they're always silly. A power levels below the enemies, so they do more damage to you and you do less to them. Yeah, that makes sense to prevent you from like getting the OP gear and shit that you're not supposed to. That's just how it typically is in those kind of games. Like a game where like you do like some sort of raids and or dungeons. You have a damage reduction multiplier and they have a damage multiplier to discourage you from completing raids that you weren't supposed to. Yeah, I like the art style too. That's, I mean, like everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but that's definitely the first time I've heard somebody say that they hate, let alone dislike the Red Bull ads. Also, I don't know how, but that sneaky pussy at the bottom left there for the one time. I dislike the false advertising. I want to grow wings. You know they got sued for that. Somebody sued them for false advertising because it says Red Bull, like their slogan is Red Bull gives you wings. And somebody sued them for consuming Red Bull and not growing wings. They actually got sued for that. And they lost. Like they had to pay out the person who sued them. I sit up for 18 hours with the boys. I miss grinding like that, bro. I really do. I think my issue, I'm 22 now. And like my time of grinding with the boys has come to an end because, well, semi come to an end. A lot of them don't be playing anymore or playing like that, but there's definitely some that still do. But then it's also like, being an adult fucking sucks, man. Like I can't just play for 18 hours. I'd love to, but it's like I'm gonna feel guilty while I do it because I got work to do and I gotta be up at a certain time the next day. I gotta make sure I got enough sleep so I'm not grumpy on stream and this, that, and the other thing. I miss being able to just be an unemployed chud and play video games for 18 hours a day. My hours are too responsible to grind games for hours. Yeah. And a lot of the friends that I have now don't play the kind of games that you grind. Like a lot of the gaming or a lot of the games that I play with, like the people I game with now, are games like Peak or like, not specifically Mecha Chameleon, but like those kind of games. Games that you definitely can play for a couple hours and they're definitely fun, but not something you play for 18 hours. I didn't play a holiday for it. Yeah, but that's something you have to like orchestrate. Like you need all of your guys to fucking take holiday off at the same time. Bum, bum, bum. But then here I am also 38 hours into a shiny hunt looking for what's it called? The bottom screen froze again, rip. Day one is once a year though. Yeah, like when a new game comes out, that's also true. That's different. Touche. Day one of a new game, that's true. Like day one of every Call of Duty that's ever dropped has always been like a day of grinding. Always. So that's a good point. Touche. Oh, you're talking about day one. Like, oh, that's a thing in Destiny. Oh. Got it. That's sick. See, that's why I wanted to get into Destiny, because I think the culture of Destiny is so cool. Because Destiny is like it's an MMORPG shooter, right? In a way, maybe it's like an MMO shooter, not just an RPG. But like, I think MMOs are so cool, but I get bored because of like the gameplay. And Destiny is literally FPS mixed with MMO. So in theory, that should be one of my favorite games ever. But again, I literally played for like an hour and a half and I got 2 missions done. I got lost and I couldn't figure out what to do. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll go back to Fortnite. Dude, we went for 2 hours. Holy shits. We need to find this fucking Popplio, man, because 1 hour feels like 5. Like, I feel like I've been at this for so long. So I'm able to watch. Shame on you, Joshy. How dare you be employed? How dare you have a job? How dare you have a life, bro? I'm just ban that guy. Get him the fuck out of here. That's you're disgusting. You disgrace. How dare you? Nah, you're all good, bro. You don't gotta apologize for that. You ain't gotta apologize. You're all good, dude. You were all good, bro. Hope all has been good in the world of you, dude. Those are like 20 minutes off the stream meter. Do your thing, Ari. Do your thing, bro. Bring out the guillotine? No, for real, bro. It's about to happen, man. I'm starting to lose my fucking mind over this shit. Like, I'm so ready to get tapped out, but like, I want to tap out after 2 hours. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to stream over fucking 2 hours of hunting. But it feels like so much fucking longer. Am I allowed to say something? Nope. I'm so scared right now. You'll be fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I think also like the fact that you get so tense about it makes it more fun. Like the fact that there's something on the line makes it so much more interesting. Or exciting. There's no hardest boat. There's no more hardest Pokemon. It's pure rage not seeing those little stars. I mean, there's no point in me being like, this is the hardest Pokemon game, by the way, if we still can't even start it. You know what I mean? That's going back in there. Don't you worry. We just have to find the damn starter first. Don't worry, brother. That is coming back as soon as we find these fucking sparkles. Yes, but a little bit of lore. Did I say tittle? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care. A little bit of lore. Tomorrow we are doing Cobblemon because I would like to be able to edit a video. And well, this one was supposed to be the video I edit, but well, you know how that's going. So tomorrow was Cobblemon. We're gonna be just shiny hunting the entire stream. And then the next day we'll do this again. We'll probably do this for 2 days again and then finish Cobb on with the Elite Four stuff. And then that'll be it. And then we'll just do this till we're done. But that way, at least if we're doing this, I can end stream early and then spend that time editing the video. That is my problem. I don't necessarily have an issue with ending stream after 2.5 hours. My problem is if I end stream 2 hours in, I then am doing no work for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna stick with this. I don't. So, good for the on YouTube. Hell yeah, bro. Congrats. Hardest Pokemon game is Popplio hates you. Nah, for real, bro. That's exactly it. Where's the timer? Right here, it's fine. Bum, bum. Please? Shiny? Please? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What's up, Max? Hey, gamer. What's up with you, bro? How we doing? How we doing? Happy freaking... I don't even know what day it is. Saturday. How many streams have you been at this now? I don't know. Actually, a good question. I'm looking at the Vods channel would know. So I'll look. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 12th stream. So 0 shinies, 40 hours, 9 screens, 0 shinies, 0 bread, 0 bitches, 0 hugs, 0 hope, 0 future, 0 life. Life could be a dream, but it ain't. Also, what's up, Zappy and Snowy? Welcome on in, both the gamers. I gotta debrief the team, so let's go back to the scene. Do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by, home. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bam, bam. Titties. Retweet, bro. That's it. That's the saying. Retweet. No, you're so right though, silly. This is the hardest game because it's a mental battle to keep going. 0 internet numbers, baby. Unfortunately, bro. 0 everything. Unless we get the shiny soon. The second we get the shiny Popplio, everything changes. Everything changes. We're going back to 1 screen. No more this 9 screen bullshit. Faster hunts, we can actually move on, do something different. All of a sudden, I'm not stuck watching the same cutscene for 38 hours. I guess because you guys have been watching just as much. An actual progression for the video has been made. So it's a mental battle. Bum, bum, bum. Happiness for a second. Happiness for 1 second and freedom for eternity. We still ain't got it? No. We do not, bro. Don't ask me how, twin, because I could not tell you. I do not know, bro. 270 encounters an hour. We are over 10,000 encounters. Bump, bump. I'm just saying, I told myself I would never do this shiny hunt. And to be fair, we should have found it by now, but like, I will never do this hunt again. Ever. Ever do this fucking hunt again. Because like, brother. So I gotta do sun and moon. Don't even remind me. 1 reset, it's like 2 minutes. 2 and change. It's 270 encounters an hour. So take 270, divide it by 9. That's how many encounters per single screen. And then from there, you can divide it by 60 for how many encounters per minute. Does it do for the shiny playthrough? Yeah, I just don't want to think about that right now. I just don't want to think about that right now, okay? Like, you're right. I do have to do this. I actually have to do this 3 more times on top of this because we still have Ultra Sun, Sun, and Moon left. But I don't want to think about that right now. Don't even bring that up, guys. Don't even... Shush. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, children. Do not speak. It is your bedtime. Hush. I broke my chain. Nice. Yeah, we got Rally in 5 hours, but we had speed up, so. Me when I bike. That's a throwback, dude. I haven't had to fix my bike chain in so long. Damn. That's a memory. Because my bike was fucked. I used to have to fix my bike chain all the time. I just haven't rode my bike in so long. Yeah, it is really easy to forget you have a bike. I feel like that's a really forgettable thing. Unless it's like in your house, but typically it's not. Unless you see it regularly, it's really easy to forget, I feel like. Rode mine in ages? Yeah. No, I haven't either. I live in Copenhagen. Holy docks! If I ever forget I'm having a bike, yeah. Yeah, no, touche, bro. Motherfuckers in Denmark use bikes like crazy. It's so cool. When I went, I thought that was one of the coolest things ever. Like, the fact that a lot of parking lots have specific places just for bikes is so sick. I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. Seeing so many people riding bikes. That's awesome sauce. Well. Like, I really think there's so many pros to it on top of just like on top of already, like, the already existing ones. Like, you're getting exercise, you're saving money on vehicles. Like, you're saving money on gas, you have to spend money on gas. You just buy a bike and you're fine. You're getting exercise, which helps you stay in shape because people still need to, you know, go around. Like, making bikes a popular source of transportation is such a good thing for so many reasons. Biking to work is faster than taking the bus for me. That's a good thing because ultimately, like, that's incentive to ride your bike, which is like physical activity, which is always good. Just always good. Glasgow doesn't have a lot of places to go on my bike. Yeah, I think it sucks. I think that sucks. Yes, this is true. Denmark is a very flat country. There was not many hills there from what I had seen. I think the 2 times I got a concussion were both due to bike accident. Whoa. Dude, and riding it, like, bike riding is so fucking fun. Like, dude, that was my favorite thing to do as a kid. Yo, mom, I'm going for a bike ride. And then just going wherever the fuck I go. That shit was so fun. I'm gonna bike in downtown in the middle of all the cars, to be honest. My city's a lot of hills. Like, my uni building is at the top of a hill. Yeah. Especially if you live somewhere that's like really populated. And it's not like I feel like everywhere has biking lanes. Typically, most places have biking lanes, but they're very rarely actually used. I feel like properly used anyways. But like from both aspects, properly used in the sense that cars do not go in the biking lane and bikers actively use the biking lane and stay in it. But in Denmark, it was like everybody was just like, they were locked in on it, bro. No cars were ever going in the biking lanes. The biking lanes were like low-key kind of bigger too. And people had just like so much more respect for bikers, but I think it's because like they're everywhere. Like, because there's not a lot of bikers over here, that's not something you're used to seeing. But if you're used to seeing, I feel like you're more aware of it, and that just makes you act a little better. I don't know, bro. I could go on and on about why I think Denmark is like one of the best countries in the world. Like, I know it has a lot of flaws, but there's so many things about Denmark that I think is amazing. We have bike lanes, but not everywhere at all. It's like the second you leave a main street, you're in the middle of cars, and yeah, exactly, right? Like, that's issue number one. It's not that the bus is slow either. Wait, really? Hello, what's up, Curse Frog? How's it hanging, gamer? A bike fell on me when I was like 8, and that's like my first concussion. Ow. I don't know if I've ever had a concussion before. Knock on wood, let's keep it that way. I would wear a helmet both times. Or remember to wear helmets, by the way. I did both times. Could be much. Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. You should not ride a bike without a helmet at all. I would say, as a non-native Copenhagener, people are suck at biking, both the tourists and the actual Copenhageners. Yes, I guess that's the downside, is when motherfuckers suck at biking. Accident, 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 accident. Yes, that is a flaw. Having concussions left and right, that's what I'm saying, bro. I've never had one in my life. Just sick and playing Pokemon wrong. So I'm sorry to hear you're feeling sick, bro, but Pokemon ROMs are fire. What ROM are you playing? I can't even think about Denmark apart from the fact that they're the first country that comes to mind that starts with the letter D. Well, I went to Denmark. Denmark is like one of the only countries outside of Canada that I've been to. Like, that's valid, because prior to me going, I thought Denmark was a state in America. That's Denver, I think. I don't know, bro. My geography was never a good thing. So, like, I didn't even know Denmark was a country. But then I did, and I went, and I was like, whoa. I go to Denmark for cheap drinks. Denver's a city? Oh, so it's not even a state. Whatever. Whatever. Xenoverse? That's like custom region, custom story and all that, right? The Spain, France, UK, and the Netherlands. Yeah, that's the thing. If you live in Europe, you live on that side of the world, traveling is just so much more convenient. Like, you can take an hour flight, or you can take a fucking train to another country. Here, you have to go overseas to go to, unless you go to the States. You have to go overseas, which just costs like $10,000, because you all, like, it's a 6 to 8 hour flight. So, which means you got to pay for the fuel for that trip. Whereas if you're flying for an hour, that's like $100. On top of everything else. I can't take a trip because I'm on my island. Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, generally. It is so much more easy to travel in Europe than it is to travel here. I guess, like, as an American. As in North America, not United States of America. I am Canadian, but... Yeah, I don't know how long it takes to go from Denmark to France, but probably less than me to go home from... Yeah, no, absolutely. The US, France, Spain, Italy, Finland, Canada. That's sick. See, also, like, the other thing too is, and it's the reason I have, like, barely any fucking geographical, that's the word, knowledge at all. I've never prepared to travel, so my thought process, if I'm not, like, if I have no plans to ever travel to Europe or, like, to the States, then why am I gonna bother learning about the countries if that information just is completely useless to me? And I still kind of stand by that. Like, I only went to Denmark. I didn't go there to travel. I went there to, like, I went there for a person, not the place. Obviously, like, when I was there, I experienced the place, and, like, I looked around. I obviously, like, at that point, I'm like, well, I'm here. I might as well, like, learn the lores and such. But I've never had any interest in traveling to travel. So I guess that's the other thing too. And I feel like because maybe since it's so inaccessible, well, it's not that it's not inaccessible, but it's like You have to go very out of your way to travel here. Very out of your way. You have to save up money for months and then plan everything within a certain amount of time and then make sure you're home on time and fucking currency translations and blah, 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 all that bullshit. So it's a whole fucking thing. And at that point, it's like, why bother? Especially with how much money it costs. I could do some. I didn't mean to take the route in the bottom left. Fuck me. But European school is a lot more important here. Yeah, I think because of the fact that we are overseas from Europe, it's nowhere near as important. Like, we still have to take it. It's still a required course, but A, I never paid attention, and B, I think you only need 2 years of it in high school. Just finished my ball of yarn rip. Oh, you be sewing? Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Crochet. Oh, is it not called sewing? Is it called crochet? Or is there a difference? It's also we learn languages and we can actually go to countries that speak that language here. Yeah, that's true. We basically, like, obviously we learn English, and then Canada it's French because there's 2 parts of Canada that speak French, and then the States it's English and Spanish. Okay, no, they are different things. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Again, I don't know the lore. To me, that is stuff that 90-year-old grandmothers do, but I mean, all like fits half that category, so. All I got that Ankh vibe for real, for real. Bow, bow. I feel like at the shiny this stream. I don't know why, but I feel it. I hope you're right, Twin. I'm still ready to move on. You have a crochet Oshawa, don't you? Yeah. He's up there. Whoa, wait, why? We get so many crocheters in chat. What the heck? What's the lore there, bro? Are there just about, like, is half of my viewer base 90-year-old grandmothers, or am I just out of the loop? Is crocheting like the new tongue Sahur 6-7? Bow, 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 bow. What is this song, by the way? This is Mystery Dungeon. I thought so. Crochet a wooper for my birthday? That's sick. My current crochet project is a shiny Sylveon plush. That's sick. How long is that gonna take you? And I guess, like, how big is it? Like, what's the sizes? So, like, how long does it take to crochet something? But I feel like, obviously, the size matters. Damn it. Size does matter. Fuck, I'm cooked. It's so Jover for me. My school give us a full subject on fire safety. I feel like every school does that. I feel like that is something important to know. Thank you for the giant like Star Nemi. We learn Danish and English, but remember also a third language, most commonly German, but sometimes French or even Spanish. A bit of Swedish and a bit of Norwegian, with the option to learn a lot more languages as electives plus majors in high school. Yeah, like I think there's sometimes, like, I think here it's like different schools will allow you to, but it's like one school per city will let you learn like this language. No, you want to learn Germany, or if you want to learn Germany, want to learn German? This school specifically. Oh, you want to learn Spanish? That school specifically. Because it's not really like a popular thing, because again, it's very niche going overseas. So I'm gonna push it even when it took me 15 hours. Holy shit. From How to Train Your Dragon when I was 10. That's so cool. I crochet a bunch of different Pokemon plushies. My recent one was Diglett. How many total? Leafeon's my favorite evolution. What a go. Leafeon do be a goober. Leafeon's definitely top 3 for me. I don't know if it's number 2 or another 3, or another 3, number 2 or number 3, because like Espeon's number 1 because that's my favorite Pokemon. But then it's like either Leafeon or Glaceon. And then if Glaceon's number 2, then Leafeon's number 3. If Leafeon's number 2, then Glaceon's number 3. France is the same. You learn Danish, so we say Norwegian. Jolteon Supremacy. Jolteon's 4th. 100% Jolteon is the 4th one. Jolteon has definitely been climbing my ranks. I got a Jolteon on my Soul Silver playthrough that I've been doing, which I haven't touched in a minute, to be fair, but that guy's the GOAT, bro. Dude, I gave that motherfucker Thunder with zoom lens, or wide lens. Whatever one has 10% accuracy increase, and that motherfucker just be nuking shit. Bam, bam, bam. Not even my favorite Gen 1 Mon. That's base. Everybody's asked because we can't have nice things on it. Nah, my least favorite's Umbreon. And then my second, like, if I were to rank them all, it's Espeon, Glaceon / Leafeon for 2 and 3, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Sylveon, Umbreon. On Pokemon Push and the only evolution was Umbreon. I hope you bought it to burn it. I hope you bought it for the sole purpose of using it to fuel a campfire. Bam, bam, bam. I wasn't wasting 16 euros. Steal it. Nobody deserves to have to waste 16 euros on Umbreon plush. Steal it and burn it. Sometimes, to do the right thing, you gotta do something wrong. Wooper, Diglett, Jigglypuff, Oddish, Lotad, Dragonite, Charmander, Ditto, and Shanks. Shanks is so cool. That's sick, dude. How long have you been doing that for, Worm? I bought a Trico one for 25, so I read that for a second. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You got scammed. Bro got overcharged for the worst Gen 3 starter. I'm so sorry. Oh, don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Thank you. The same plush for 20 euros in the official. Oh, so you actually did get scammed. Wow. I was trolling being dramatic because I hate Trico, but that you actually did get scammed. That stuff. Got a Mudkip plush for 13 euros? Ooh. Wait, you're European, Foggy? I thought you were American. And self-taught myself how to crochet. Only 2-3 years and you got a giant stack. Wow. Holy shit. That's awesome. Good for you, bro. Chat, I really hate that I keep ending streams so early because I really don't want to, but I'm like, motivation's at an all-time low. I don't know exactly when, because I'm going to try to keep pushing, but I don't know how much longer I can do this for. Technically Scottish? Oh. Well, yeah, I thought you were American. Scottish! I don't know anything. I don't know a single stereotype about Scottish people. I use free patterns right now, so YouTube and Instagram can clutch, but I modify them with like Pokemon. Oh, that's cool. Assuming out of anime because they don't use euros. Ooh, you just got gotted, bro. But just got sniped. Making the closest thing I've done to make my own Pokemon clutch was make a very first Jigglypuff pillow in art and design class. That's cool though. You made a pillow? That's fucking fire. Speaking of Jigglypuff, how's your puff hunt going? Have you touched it at all recently? Or no, you're taking a break for Safari Week, right? Hey, I'm lesbian. I thought you were American. Dude, it's one thing that I love so much. I didn't make this playlist, as you guys probably know. I've said this a million times. One of my mods, or former mods now, made this playlist. Actually, the person who does my thumbnails did it. So there's a lot of like game music in here from games I've just never played. But it's super fun when I finally go play those games and I'm just like, wait, I know this song from stream. Like, it's never intentional. I don't like go out of my way to play a song so I can hear it in game. But like when I go finally play that game and I hear it, it's so fun. That happened like the other day when I was playing Pokemon Battle Coliseum with my sister. It's like, wait, I know this one song. One of the songs in here. And I was just thinking, like, I've never played... I think this is... Oh, this is Ocarina of Time. I know this is a Zelda game. I've never played this game before, but I know whenever I eventually do, because Zelda games are on my list of games that I eventually like to play. I know I'm going to hear this and be like, oh my god, I know this one. Have you ever played Deltarune? Never played Deltarune or Undertale. I heard gay music. I mean, I guess if the music wants to... I don't even think music can be gay. Because that would imply that music has sexes, and then they also have to, like, romantically engage in sexual activity. How the fuck does one song fuck another song? Without being gay, I don't think that's what makes the song gay. The lyrics would be about gay humans. But, like, I don't think two different lyrics can just fuck each other. Because that would imply that lyrics... Yeah, we're not even gonna get into it. There's a whole can of worms that don't work. Math ain't math and twin. Bam, bam. Alright, I'm back on what? You gotta play Under and Delta? I promise it's big. No, I know it's big. I've just never played it. How do you know music can't fuck? Because I'm not music. I'm just kidding. Because I've never seen it. How? Okay, no. This isn't like... I don't have to prove that it can't. You have to prove that it can. That's how this works. How do you know it can? You have to prove that it can fuck. You just have a lot in common then. You know, I'll play Underrune and Underrune. I just said Underrune and Delta Tail. That's crazy. Undertale and Deltarune eventually. I'm sure, but I don't know when. It doesn't have a hub category. That's the evidence. Well, you just like proved my point. Delta, that's the post game of Oras. I mean, no, that's called the Delta episode. Actually, buddy. Actually. Alright, whatever the fuck you say, Tater. That's crazy, bro. Oh Popplio, please be shiny. I'm so sick of this shit. Bitch, set me free. Eminem? Am I wrong? No, but I am hungry, so. So, here's that. I really want to believe we're gonna get it today, but as the stream progresses, my faith declines. Probably stuck in the TSA line, not for real, bro. Said I'm hungry and we're talking about pussy. I'm just hungry. I don't know what to tell you to it. That has nothing to do with what you're talking about. I'm just hungry. What am I gonna make? I was gonna have salad for lunch, but I'm hungry, and salad's not gonna fill me. So... And my Spotify crashed again. What the Sigma? Hold on! It's coming! I don't know, but the other day at work, after I had finished one of my tours and my music guide, a lovely lady went, I have no idea how you had all of that memorized. I didn't say it, but I immediately thought that'd be the autism. That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it be. Shout out to Tism for real. I want to eat a roasted dark blue seal Pokemon. That sounds quite delicious right now. Dare I say that sounds gourmet. Listen to this song, chat. I always thought this was a Pokemon song. Like, it totally is like Pokemon coded. It's not. It is a Nintendo song, but I don't know. This is totally Pokemon coded. I always thought this was a Pokemon song. You part of the realm of slumber. Do your uncle let me do your thing. Twin, thank you for stopping by, Polo. It's good to see you, bro. Where's it from? This is the Purin Squash BGM shop. Published by Nintendo. Is it Mario then? No. Kururin. Kurin Squash. I actually have no idea. Teal is in blue. This thing, you chud. When will you be shiny, my friends? I would like to continue. I would like to play the Nuzlocke. Please. Damn. I can't wait to get this thing just for it to fucking die within like an hour of gameplay. Now, you know what Game Freak should have done? Game Freak should have made it so the young goose could be shiny. That would be cool as fuck. With you like that might just be what's gonna happen. I fear you're telling the truth. Dude, if Popplio wasn't like so good in this game, my deadass would just say fuck this and move on to a wild starter. I'm not even trolling. I would have bailed, but Popplio was just so good for a Nuzlocke. Like, it matches up so well into so many fights. Like, whatever we get this chud, it's gonna be the MVP for sure. Like, Water Fairy is actually just a really good typing, especially for Alola. Because, like, you match well Fairy-wise into the first Island Kahuna. If you're playing Ultra Moon, you have Fairy for the Dark-type trial. Obviously, the Water typing is really nice into the Marowak trial. And you resist Araquanid's water moves, which is also very nice. So you don't counter it, but you resist. I'm gonna no. I don't even want to risk taking that Rowlet. Let me just make sure this is right again. Okay, cool. You go well into Olivia, the rock type Kahuna. You're good into the dark type, the dark type guy. I forget his name. I really do not remember his name. The dark type Island Kahuna. You do well into Komao, the final totem. Nanu, that's his name. You do well into what else? I don't know. I watched a video on it. Natsu. Yes, you do well into the bird, actually. Can confirm. I don't know. There's a video on it. MJTV made a video about it. Papu, yes, the ground Kahuna. That's true too. Yup. True that, true that, true that. And then the E4. Like, you basically just mog the E4 because it's the E4 typing is what? It's fighting rock. Oh no, it's ghost. The girlie's ghost. I guess half the E4 you do well into. Hello? Music? Play? Thank you. Alter Necrozma? True. True dat. You do not do well into steel. No, we're water fairy, so steel's neutral. Man, DJ TV. You're saying it's only good into Olivia? Wait, Hala's not the first one? Oh no, you're right, because it's Olivia, the steel guy, the ghost girl, and the fucking flying bird. You're right. Why are we talking about late game? We're losing in the trainer school? No, the fuck we're not. Everybody be like, oh yo, what are we gonna lose to the trainer school? I'm go goated. I'm just gonna land a crit. And I'm gonna be fine. Banned if he does, by the way. Bar. At this point, you need to wear a seal outfit. I am never wearing any of that bullshit cosplaying shit again, chat. Never in my fucking life. Not without getting a fat fucking paycheck. You want to give me $1,000? I got you. Otherwise, fuck no. Trust me, bro. I already regret that shit. Guess you want to get in that Popplio then. Oh yeah, I get Popplio? You don't think I'm getting Popplio? I've been hunting this damn fucking seal for 39 hours. You think I ain't getting it, bro? You'd be right. You'd be right. Actually, it's not. No, you're right. If he makes it off the starting island, I'll gift 50. Somebody screenshot that, bro. Somebody screenshot that right now, bro. Screenshot that right now. Screenshot it. W Tater. I mean, I worry that I will forget. That's why I said screenshot it. So like, because I'm gonna forget. Yo, bro, first time in chat, kind of nervous. I've seen it on YouTube. Thought, why not hate with chat? Are we fucking for real, bro? First time here, kind of nervous. Seen you on YouTube and thought, why not hate with chat? Are we for real, bro? That's fucked up, bro. That's some crazy ass shit, bro. Popped in here with a hater energy. Based, absolutely based chatter. All right, dog. Can I mod them? No, you cannot mod them, Tater. Absurd. Absurd, bro. That's some crazy ass shit. Can they please get modded? I'm not modding them, chat. That's crazy, dog. You know what? I'll give them mod if we get shiny Popplio right now. If this Popplio is shiny, I'll give them mod. No, I want Popplio, not fucking Litten. The top left screen is being very indecisive right now. Lame. I'm AT. Stop talking yourself in the mirror, it's fine. Run away. Oh, I gotta wait for the little red bar, the red down arrow to appear. No shiny. Cursing gives it a tier 3? Jesus. Not shiny. Thank fuck. Oh my god, cursing. Okay, brother. All right, dog. Loaded. If you are still here, bro, you'd better drop the homie cursing. Oh, thank you in the chat. Because of that motherfucker, you have no ads for next month. You got a cutie patootie badge beside your name. Yep, a unique cutie patootie badge because it's 2-3. You get access to our emotes. And if you're in the fucking Discord server, dog, custom role for a month. So if you're in the Discord server, DM one of either myself or one of my mods what you want the role to be called. DM them the hex code, so the color. God damn, bro. Cursing. This motherfucker's not even subbed themselves, and he's out here giving... I don't know if I said themselves. He's not even subbed himself, and he's giving out tier 3s. My god. I'm so sorry, sir, but I believe the Sun and Moon Shiny starters are locked. They're not. Yeah. Got gifted a tier 3. It's like, all right, I'll follow now. They are not locked. You may be a Poke fan, but Pokemon's my job. I'm a dumbass. No, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Welcome in, dog. How we doing? Are we sure at this point? You might be right, bro. Hi, Key. You might be right. Hey, sorry for the question, but what does tier 3 mean? So tier 3 means so when you sub, it's normally tier 1. Base is tier 1. Tier 2 and tier 3 have different perks. If you look beside your name, you have a picture of an Oshawott. That is a tier 3 sub badge. So every time you talk, you get the little Oshawott behind, like by your name, little guy. It also means no ads for the month. That means you get twice the amount of channel points, which can be used for a bunch of stream things. But again, it also means if you're on our Discord server, !GC if you haven't joined already, by the way, chat, you can have a custom role. The Tism train you mentioned? Fuck no. As much as I would love that, absolutely not. To set that up, it would be like $1,400. I fear. So, Caleb, unless you got $1,400 to start the funding for the Tism train. I think that'd be a really cool idea, but unfortunately, my ambitions are bigger than my wallet. Unfortunately, that I feel like that might be life. Bro, finna save up. True that. Actually, it was $1,400 2 years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone up since then because of what hasn't gone up. The fuck is a Tism train? So like 2 years ago, what I had this idea for what I was gonna do. So I guess it was like you need a little bit of context first. I think this is a specifically Canadian thing, but there's a store called Reed's Dairy. It's like an ice cream store. They make ice cream and dairy products. I don't know if they do anymore because a lot of them closed, but they used to have a train that just goes through the top of the store. And like it would go through all of the rooms. Like it was just a train track at the top of the fucking roof. And it was like being held up by whatever the fuck. Then it would just go around the store. That's all. It would just go in the store. It wouldn't do anything. It would just go around. It was like just a little thing. As a kid, I loved it. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I thought about it. I was like, dude, why don't I do that? Why don't I get a train, hook it up to my roof and have it go around? And what I was going to do is I was going to install a camera on the train, a little one. And whenever I had to go AFK or something on stream, I would just switch to the train camera. And I would make it so every tier 3 sub would have their own little train cart thing. Like, you know, there's a bunch of like, I don't know what do they call it? They're called carts, right? Like you got like the front of the train, like, and then all the extra pieces of like the storage and shit. And what I was gonna do was I would put like, I would just like print out a picture or put their name on each cart for all the tier 3 subs. And you would see it in like the background of my face cam and it would just go around my room. But that would cost a lot of money. I still would love to do that, but it would cost so much money. We found the DC, !DC, Oshawaves, just put it in the Twitch chat. That's the link. I still would love to do that, but I don't make that much money to blow that on, unfortunately. Just to blow that on a silly train. I got bills to pay, twin. My aunt's farm has that in her barn. Yeah, I thought that'd be really cool for like the tier 3s. They'd all have like their own unique trains. Well, the other thing too is my thought process was that like the tier 3 sub would fund it, unless like because each cart was like $60 something, and a tier 3 sub I get 10. So they would have to tier 3, or I don't get 10. I get like 12 and change. Well, 12 American, which is like 17 Canadian. So they'd have to sub for like 4 months with tier 3 before I start making money off the tier 3 sub. You know what I mean? Because I'd have to purchase a cart. for every tier 3. So that's the other side to it too. It doesn't fund itself, but it would be fun. Like, I think that would be super fun. I ain't giving this judge shit. Ignore my sub badge. What's a sub badge? I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about? Is it still happening? It is still happening, Magnets. It is indeed, twin. Bam, 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 bam. Caleb, when's my 3-year stream anniversary on Twitch? Is it in October, you said? I think I should do something for that. I've actually never subbed to Waves. This is true. Can confirm. But they've been gifted subs. I don't want to keep saying they. Kirsten, you're a he, right? I don't think I know that for sure. You're a he? Yes? Yeah, I don't want to keep calling you they. Yeah, he's been gifted subs, but I believe he's never actually subbed himself. I'm still in the car. What the freak? October 28th. That's gonna be 3 years on Twitch. Crazy. I'm gonna be honest, bro. This Pokemon is cursed. It really is, dog. It really, really is. The only amount I spent on you is $30 for Minecraft Java. How the fuck did you... Oh, because of you. I didn't make you do that, twin. And actually, furthermore, you didn't even have to do that yourself because Kage said he was going to do it for you. So, like... I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, like, absolutely, like, Minecraft is one of the best things to purchase. I feel like Minecraft is absolutely worth its money, but... Well, actually, 30 euros, you could get Minecraft, you could get Pal World. Pal World costs, I think it's 30 euros. How you get the role in the Discord server? Like I said, message what myself or one of the mods. Message what you want the role to be, like what you want it to be called loaded, and then also message the hex code. I'll just say, hey, Oshawaves told me to message you, whoever you send it to, for a custom role. I want my role to be called whatever, and then the hex code, which is the color. Because whatever your role color is, that's what color your name will be when you send messages. And you will have it until your tier 3 sub is expired. Well, okay, well, even if he messages you, Caleb, you can just forward it to the mod chat and somebody can figure that out. What about mine? It was like $8. 8 doll hairs? That's a lot of doll hairs. How many Barbies did you need to buy for that? I could try to figure it out. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to say, Tater, do not do it, because you also have to make sure the permissions are aligned with every other role's permissions. Oh, what are we, 6 or 7 Bobbies? 6 or 7 Barbies or 6 or 7 bodies? Yeah, I would have bought Minecraft for $7. I used 7 doll hairs, but let's just say that the hairs weren't from dolls. They were fresh off a human body, by the way. Get scammed. Bam, bam. Waves, you've lost the plot. I've lost my fucking mind, brother. I'm 39.5 hours into this damn Popplio. I'm struggling with 6. My PC can handle more than 9, but it can't handle 9 and streaming and recording. And music going, and a timer running, and my Twitch chat running, and my activity feed open. I think if I close everything else, I can probably run like 13, 14. But my PC is also $2,000. So I've lost mine. I'm 39. Holy unk. Listen. I'm not unk yet, bro. I'm young. Dude, I'm young, chat. I'm a young. Seaweed cooking up in the kitchen, bro. That's a bar. You gotta admit, bro. Yonk's kind of a heater. What's up, Jazz? Hey, gamer. I low-key forgot you streamed. Yeah, dude. That's like my whole thing. You're Chunk. How do I ban a word from my Twitch chat? Every time you guys call me Chunk, it makes me insecure about my weight. It doesn't. I'm kidding. Shiny Popplio on my PC. I'm going to transfer my Model 3DS. Do the best of Shiny on. Do it. Do it. The only thing that's stopping you is you, twin. What you low-key could do, Calcy, if you really wanted to, you could hunt on your 3DS while hunting on your PC. And then after 27 attempts, dude, only took you 27? What are you, a fucking noob? There's a difference between chunk and chunky. Chunky is when something has multiple chunks. A chunk is a chunk. So. Chunk, we don't body shame. Nah, chunk is chunky, bro. Bum, 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 bum. Took you 40 more tries. Bum, 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 bum. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, Chunk is body shaming, literally, so. Sorry, twin. Either lock the fuck in and just call me a fat ass or don't call me Chunk. Either fully commit to it or don't commit at all. Don't like, you know, dip your toes in the water. Jump the fuck in. Don't be a pussy. Cannonball that shit. A chunk is actually a 16 by 16 Minecraft blocks. I actually never knew how big a chunk was. Like, I knew it was like X amount by X amount, but I never knew it was 16. Cheat in another shiny charm. It does not work like that, man. And the shiny charm doesn't even affect this hunt. It's only like 5 days and I'm impatient. I want a female shiny twin. I'm gonna be real with you, Kami. You're gonna get whatever the fuck you get and you're gonna take it, bro. If you're really gonna reset for a shiny Popplio, that means you have to find 12 shinies to find a female. It's 1 in 12. Or no, is it 1 in 8? Is it 1 in 8 or is it 1 in 12? I feel like it's... Is it 1 in 8? 1 in 8. Yeah, I keep thinking it's 12. I know that the one I think is wrong, but I thought it was 1 in 8. I was like, oh, no. But everybody in chat says I'm wrong. I was like, oh, it's 1 in 12. But no. Okay, so no, I had it right. Bro streams Minecraft, didn't know that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. And a female Charizard for my wide dream. Ooh, wait, that's sick. Shout out the, I mean, it's a girl, so I don't know if it works this way, but shout out the go Big Dick Dawn. So Chunk banned? No, but if you're gonna call me fat, call me fat. Don't call me Chunk. Chat, we're almost 10 years away from the heat death of the universe. Oh my god! August 12th, 2036. Heat death of the universe. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. Oh my god, we're all gonna get cooked. That shit was so funny. I remember when that was a thing, like they just let AI SpongeBob go, but they were just like repeating chat messages, and I don't know why chat kept spamming that. I'm still going to be a bottle of olive oil, I swear. What the fuck does that even mean? Waves will still never touch pussy by then. That's crazy. But like, there's so many better things in life than sex, twin. Word banned on Twitch. Okay, well, there's a million banned words on Twitch, so... Name 3 things better than sex. Hitting a trick shot in Call of Duty with the boys. No, hold on. I can think. Hold on. No, I got this. I just gotta like remember. I have a bad memory. Low key, waking up at 6 in the morning to look at the sunrise. Getting shiny Popplio? Fuck no. Something else. I mean, obviously winning jackpot at the casino. I think that's a kind of a cop-out answer, but I'm gonna go with that. What type of activities are you doing at 6? Waking up, sipping some coffee, and looking out the window to see the sunrise. That shit is peak. That's such a good feeling. You're calling yourself a Virginia man? Interesting. Well, there's a million banned words on Twitch, so next time you need to be a little bit more specific. Oh, can I just throw out a bonus thing better than sex? Eating a cheeseburger. When was the last time I woke up at 6 a.m.? I wake up at 6 a.m. pretty frequently. Like, at least once a week. I just go back to bed. But, like, waking up at 6 a.m. and getting out of bed and, like, making a cup of coffee and looking at the sunrise, probably like a year and a half ago. Of course, eating a cheeseburger. Dude, cheeseburgers are fucking awesome, bro. Dude, having like a good bite of a cheeseburger is more orgasmic than sex could ever imagine to be. I've been training at 5:45 a.m. on Tuesday. See, no, that's different though. Like waking up at 6 in the morning and looking at the sunrise because you have to get up because you have something to do. It's not the same. Like waking up at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning as the sun's rising because you want to. That's the peak feeling right there. That's it. That shit's peak. Waves gets his highs in life as cheeseburgers. Yup. Can we change the conversation theme a bit? I'm getting a bit irritated. Why are you feeling irritated? Cheeseburgers? You irritated about sex? Maybe. The twin. I don't want to be that guy loaded, but if you get irritated over Twitch chat conversations, this might not be the stream for you, my friends. All we do is just talk. That's all these streams are. It's talking. 39 and a half hours, no shiny. What do you think we've done? Talk. And I'll be damned if I get told by somebody that I can't talk about something on stream. I'm not saying that's what you're saying, but I also say that, like, if I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it, bro. If I want to talk about cheeseburgers, I'm going to talk about cheeseburgers. If I want to talk about fucking a cheeseburger, I'm going to fuck me a cheeseburger, bro. Probably get a cream for that. How do you say motivated? Twitch chat. Peak me staying up all night watching the sunrise and then going to sleep, but specifically in the summer. Can you imagine pick Rowlet or Layton once to get their shine instead of Popplio? I'm petrified of that happening. Do you prefer Kelsey or Kami or Cammy? How do I pronounce your name and what do you prefer? Let me know, Twim. I asked you that earlier. If you answered, I missed your message. I'm so sorry. Kelsey. Okay. I bet. Thank you. No, I'm petrified of that happening, though. Like, I am so scared. What did you do in your previous life to cause this much bad shiny luck? A lot of gambling. Whenever I gamble, it's like I feel like ancestors like running through my veins, which makes me feel like in my past life, I was a hardcore gambler. So yeah, a lot of gambling. We said bad things, Twib. I don't know what the fuck that person's saying, but bars. Oh, wait, so where's the alternate account? That's another tweet saying Popplio's fucking stupid. That's a good question. Let me go see. Did I ever tweet that? I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm not seeing, but I'm looking. I'm not seeing nothing about me hating on Popplio. I don't think it happened, Caleb. Bum, 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 bum. 99% of gamblers quit before hitting big. This is true. Is it really about to be a longer sun? It was 37 hours for Latios, right? Well, technically, like something like me or Celebi would be longer, I feel like, but I didn't time those, so I don't actually know. But in terms of timed hunts, our longest run was the Black 2 shiny only. So you'd have to look through there to see. I'm pretty sure Oshawaves was in the 30s. I don't know if it was 37. Our starter in the Black 2 shiny only. I'm looking. I have to look at my phone. I can't. I'll do it on my PC, otherwise I would. Yeah, with 9 games is fucking crazy though. Like that is absurd. Yeah, Black 2 was like our longest one. So I feel like if there was a longest hunt, it's there. Now we got Oshawaves at 32. We had Growlithe within 10. Sandshrew only took 9. Dynamo was like 2 hours, not even an hour. Drifblim was 3 hours. Virizion was 9 hours. Kyurem was 3 hours. So definitely not that one. I think you might be right then. It might be Latios. Which of the Alolan side is the most likely to gamble? Incineroar. Without a doubt in my mind, Incineroar. Don't need to remind me, Celine. Trust me, brother. I know. How about longest hunt? Yes. Our longest hunt on the channel. Honestly, don't know how you keep going. Money. Call me Mr. Krabs. I think this would be a really good video. I think the video would do really well. The last video did well. It's the first video I've had in a while that's peaked over 100,000 views. People love Alola. We haven't done Alola in a while. I wanted to do Alola for a good while. It's just, yeah. Not money in the sense of greed, money in the sense of I'm an adult and I need money to survive. But who the fuck doesn't like money? So. You see this ain't gonna be on the channel, so GTA 7. Yo, chill, bro. Dude, don't even manifest that, twin. Don't even say that, bro. Yeah, Guzzlord was by far the fastest hunt I've ever. That entire fucking save file was insane. Everything on that save file was ridiculously fast and under odds. Maybe that's why we're getting lucky here. Yeah, maybe it's balancing out. Who doesn't have Lola, bro? Whoever doesn't love Lola gotta get out, bruh. Shit is so peak. True. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, brother, this is my first ever phone game ever. Which one? Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon? Both? You played both at the exact same time as your first game? It's peak gameplay minus the cutscenes. I don't even mind the cutscenes necessarily. It only sucks for shiny hunting the starter. Other than that, I don't really care. I will say though, like, Ultra Sun and Moon definitely has shorter cutscenes than Sun and Moon. Like, Sun and Moon's cutscenes are longer, but that never really bothered me. Because, like, the only difference between cutscenes and, like, not even like cutscenes, but like the older games and the newer games is Alola has cutscenes. The other games just have giant dialogue chunks. So you can button mash through it. But I think cutscenes are a better way to tell a story. Because you get more unique angles and such. You know what I mean? So if anything, I feel like the cutscenes are better. At least it makes the story feel more alive. Rather than fucking Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Or just like a simulator. Just button mashing the whole time. The anime is good. Wrong. It's okay. They should make... Well, they made them skippable in Sword and Shield, but... No, I don't get it. I don't get why people hate the fucking cutscenes. I've never complained about the cutscenes. I'll make jokes like, oh, it's cutscene simulator and shit, but I'll make jokes because I know other people hate it. I've never understood the cutscene hate. At all. Like, you're really telling me that you can't sit down for like 30 to 45 seconds during your playthrough to pause and just watch something, yet you can sit down and watch a 5-hour movie or a 5-hour YouTube video on the FNAF lore. That's what I thought. Shut the fuck up. Sword and Shield are turning 7 years old. Ugh, shut up, Amber. Go away, Swin. Rather watch a cutscene or mash A? Watch a cutscene, because at least then it's engaging. Mashing A, you're not reading anything. You're just waiting for the text box to disappear. I mean, Gen 7 was your first games, and you're not gonna be a Twitch chat. Sun and Moon are 10-year-old games. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Sun and Moon being 10 years old is fucking crazy. That's insane. That's some weird shit right there. I remember watching Mimikyu being released in the back of my freshman year in math class. Yeah. Dude, I remember finding my first ever fucking shiny, like hunted shiny. It was a Magikarp at Kage's place in his room, being the wee little fucking fetus I am. The rigs over odds are kind of wild. You're telling me, Corgi. You were telling me, Twin. You found a shiny Curlia and a Wendy's drive-thru. AT, you should buy me Wendy's in honor of that moment. There's no correlation between me and I'm just hungry. If I'm being real. His name is Wendell. Did you evolve him to a Gallade? No? Well, fuck you then. Wendy's Day. Wendy's is great. I mean Wendy's because of less correlation. I'm hungry. Yeah, but I'm a self-centered prick. This is my stream. It's all about me, not you, bro. I gave him to a Gallade. Geek. Don't stop to get the shiny. You have to gift 150 subs right now for me to do that. At fucking least. Nah, give me, you know, do 100. I got you, Billy. 100 gifted. I got you. I've never had Wendy's. That's tough, bro. At least you're sure to get your target. My puff fun is closer to 4x than 3x over odds. I just phase another Spearow. Yeah, that's brutal. How many more streams do you quit? I won't quit. I won't quit, but I am getting concerned because this timer does cap at 99 hours. And we're at 40 almost, and we haven't even started. So Tater will give you a smooch. I'm good, bro. I'm good off that. Tater tot, Tater thought, Tater a bot. Tater. The fuck was that noise? That scared the shit out of me. I've never seen that before. I don't even see it on my fucking chat. What happens? Oh. They got pop-ups for that now? Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me, Kelsey, bro. Holy fucking jump scare, bro. Okay. All right, twin. I think that's like, thanks for the 20 biddies. I think that's 20 biddies. Appreciate it. Fucking jump scare. Mein Gott. 150 subs, actually. Wrong. Also, I said 100, so. Sadly, it ain't 20 titties. That's a lot of titties. I think 2 is enough. Popplio, please, I need this. My shiny collection's kind of homeless. Oh, I pushed through. I didn't even think I'd make it to the 3-hour mark. Wow. We're gonna go for another 13 minutes. We're gonna go till the timer hits 40 hours. Once this hits 40 hours, I'm tapping out. The more the merrier? Nah, bro, I'm content with 2. He was perfectly enough. Oh my god. No way. I don't want to. No, I don't want to miss regift. Fuck. Route 1 trying about to take 10 hours. Don't even say that, bro. Shut the fuck up, Alpaca. Don't even say that, man. Don't even like manifest that shit, bro. Get out of here, you fucking you chud hater, bro. You chater. I'm gonna start calling Tater that, bro. I got jumped here by way of saying I was reading a Twitch chat. I wasn't saying nothing, Tater. I was reading a Twitch chat, bro. Do you sometimes give you a fast shiny hunt when it takes so long to cheer you up? No. That just makes me more sad that this is taking so long. Can you try to make the worst team possible? Easy. Making the worst team possible gotta be the easiest thing ever. Mr. Zappy, what is your 6th favorite Pokemon? Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, we know. Board spins, cat can jump, and Popplio claps his ass cheeks. All right, Swin. Popplio makes it clap with no hands. All right. Oh, dude, I can't even feel my ass anymore. It's so fucking stiff, man. Give me the damn shiny. My booty cheeks need to breathe. I'm gonna be able to drink before you get this Popplio. That sounds nice. Guy like clears Litten is right there. Guy like clears Popplio, but Litten is right there, twin. Jolton, Rowlet, Infernib, Garchomp, Groudon, Wooper. That is the worst team possible. I got you. Exactly. That is the team I will form. I will get a shiny Rowlet, Jolteon, Infernib, Garchomp, Groudon, and Wooper. As per your request. Fuck you, brother. My goats. Me, 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 me. As that one Clash Royale goblin once said. Wait, did I? I did read that. Okay, I just want to be sure. Don't diss Wooper. I'm not dissing Wooper. I'm dissing Zappy. We're supposed to make the worst shiny or the worst team possible. So I was like, all right, your favorites are the worst. That was the joke, chat. I guess everybody missed that. I wish you bad luck, buddy, old pal. Well, yeah, well, I wish you were banned. Mods, grant my wish. So I'm gonna get a genie up in this hoe. If this cycle is a shiny, I will legally change my middle name to Popplio. Word. On Skibbity. I want Lurantis shiny. I love Lurantis. Lurantis is so cool. Lurantis is awesome sauce. Lurantis was one of my favorites for such a long time. Unfortunately, Lilligant kind of yoinked Lurantis' spot, but I don't know what it is, bro. Grass types that start with the letter L, bro. I'm just like, dude, that's awesome. I will phase for Lurantis. I love that you spelt phase that way, like phase clan. It's P-H-A-S-E. But, like, that's funny that you typed it that way. Leafeon? Yeah, dude, Leafeon's awesome sauce. I love Leafeon. Leafeon is not, like, top 5, but Leafeon is awesome sauce. Yo, don't be dissing Celebi like that, bro. Don't be saying that, bro. Celebi's the GOAT. Don't be dissing my GOAT Celebi. We love Celebi around here, alright? Can we stop with the clan? What are you talking about? Yeah, Victini's the top 3 mythicals. My top 3 mythicals are Celebi. Actually don't know. I know Victini's number 3. I don't know who number 2 is. Like, it might be Shaman. I think it might be Celebi, Shaman, Victini. Ain't Mew. Ain't Deoxys. Ain't Jirachi. Jirachi's cool, though. Ain't Genesect. That ain't Keldeo. That ain't Volcanion. That ain't Deoncey. It ain't Manaphy. It ain't Darkrai. Yeah, I think it's Shaman. Koopa, Darkrai, and Celebi in that order. Victini's a close fourth. What about Phione? Fione. Yeah. I mean, I did have to shiny one in BDSP for a video, but Koopa, Deoxys, Meltan. Is Meltan a mythical? Is it considered a mythical? Yeah? Oh, I didn't know that. It's Pokemon Go related. In my head, it's not even real. You get him shiny by completing it. That's true. You do get him shiny for completing. It's so funny. They give you a shiny Meltan for completing the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee living decks in Pokemon Home, and you can't evolve it because you can only evolve it to Melmetal in Pokemon Go. So you can't evolve it. Actually, it has no gender. It's okay. Headcanons. Celebi, Deoxys, and RC, but shout out to Deoxys. Deoxys is cool. Deoxys is really cool. I believe Niantic treated the Meltan release. I don't even know what that was. I don't even know how they released Meltan. I don't remember. I'm gonna be real. I might know. I just forgot. Cry. Me, 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 me. It's actually me, 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 me. But we do like sped up around here. I could do slow and reverb, but like I don't think anybody wants to hear that. Two more resets, chat. This one and then one more. Top 5 legendary: Zekrom, 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 and Shiny Virizion. Randomly, and everyone started freaking out. I didn't say anything until like a week later. Oh. Yeah, no, that is cool. Add 07 to the non-subs. We salute to you, gamers. Oh, fuck. I fucked it. There we go. We need the seal? Dude, we do. So fucking bad. Please. Give it to me. Just give it to me. First time you fucked. Okay, bro. Alright. Thank you for the shine like star Nemi. Entei, Terrakion, Zapdos, Xerneas, and Rayquaza in no particular order. Where's Zekrom? Literally. Invalid list. Zekrom's not included. Okay. Last check of the day. Mewtwo, Lunala, Miraidon, Zekrom, Virizion. Okay, your list is valid. Probably Lunala, Suicune, and Reshiram. Zekrom's pretty cool in that top 5. Zekrom's my favorite. I'm gonna say Zekrom's my favorite Reshi. Zekrom's my favorite legendary. Bacon Bird, Toothpaste, Snail. Don't know who the fuck that is. Stronger, Caterpie, Rayquaza, Giratina, and Sunlight. Toothpaste Snail. King Lu? Or no, that's Wu Shen. Toothpaste Snail. Shiny Zygarde. I've never once in my life thought that was a snail. Is that me? Is that just me? Chad, y'all think Zygarde's a snail? I might just be completely wrong and just never looked at it that way. I've never looked at it as a snake either. I've never even thought of it as a snake. I mean, you guys are collectively saying snake, so either way, I'm wrong. I've never really just thought about Zygarde. I was like, oh, it's a Zygarde. I've just never seen it slither. I don't think I've ever seen Zygarde slither. Interesting. It's based off of the world snake. Oh. I used to have a Zygarde card. I came my wall, but I actually got one red 07. I put him in a time capsule at the end of 8th grade. Took him when I graduated. That's cool. Dude, time capsules are so cool. We'll do one more. We'll do one more check because I didn't really hype it up. So we'll do one more. And then I'm gonna go make some fucking food, bro. How kind. I know. I'm just like the coolest guy ever. Now give me your credit card information. Bum, bum, bum. I'm also getting food. I'm hungry. What are you gonna get? Make me more hungry. It looks like a naked snail. Freak yeah. I'll give you €0 for 5 more checks. You drive a hard bargain, but ultimately I have to decline. Instant noodles, I'm lazy. Those fuck my stomach up. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna go to bed after stream. 'Tis late here. Onkale mimi EB time. Yeah, it is almost midnight for you, right? Or is it midnight? I know like sometimes it's 6 hours, sometimes it's 5. I don't know if it's 5 or 6 hours right now. If I'm my stomach, well, yeah, so can rocks, but that doesn't mean they taste good. That's pounds, not euros. I'm Canadian, bro. They look the fucking same. Shut up. Motherfuckers give me shit for that all the time, bro. Like I remember Reshiram, but Kyurem white over Kyurem black. Wrong. So wrong. I could hear you out more on a Reshiram over Zekrom, but black Kyurem way better than white Kyurem. Holy. I don't give a shit. Well, then why did you correct me, nerd? It's midnight for me. Is it actually cursing? I thought you were American cursing. Oh, you're from Norway. No, wait, no. You're from Norway. Right? But Norway's not in America. That's the part I forgot. Black Kyurem's so much better. That's what I'm saying, bro. You thought me and Kirsten were American. I just do that. All right, last check of the day. 40 hours, baby.